table right now. Got some Millia, you know, a character who's been out here. Very interested to see how they're gonna hold up against this Bridget in Galanos. Gonna kick off TNS right here and right now.
Yeah, both pretty slippery characters, right? But Bridget does have the range. Look at that, immediately, right off the bat, 2H catching Millia in disguise. It's gonna be a really good button to prevent that air approach from Millia, but you gotta be careful because Millia is no longer death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, so, I mean, both of these characters definitely do a lot more damage than they initially did beforehand. You're gonna see here with this 2H starter. See what Galanos has got in the tank, extending the route with the 5D, but barely drops the combo.
Yeah, really unfortunate. You see, we keep going for that 2H. It's even covering the grounded approach there from Galanos, but Galanos able to get the block, get on in, and get the burst out as well.
And keep this pressure going. Good YRC coming out here from Lil Hotdog. One more mix-up should do it, but a YRC is going to keep Galanos alive.
Lil Hotdog gotta be careful. There it is, the JH coming on through. Round number 1 down for Galanos.
First blood of the set, first blood of the tournament so far going to Lil Hotdog. Curious to see how this momentum's gonna lead them to a victory here, and it's looking like they are getting all the right guesses, continuing here against Galanos.
Yeah, Millia rides that momentum so hard and loose here. There's the BRC, neutral jump into the JH, and that's gonna be game number 1 down. Lil Hotdog with a perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Lil Hotdog is showing out, pulling out all the stops here in round number 1. So far has been making these incredible reads in neutral, I gotta say. I remember in round number 1, did the Mirage 3 the yo-yo and picking up with a close slash into the conversion. It just feels like they're already clicking even this early on in the bracket.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, starting off hot like this is good for the future, but we got to keep that momentum going. Bridget is a character that can easily turn things around, and just like Millia, can keep you locked down and run that pressure game. Galanos just needs to find the right opening. We got the right idea with things like 2H, but we're not really converting off them.
Almost had it there. Not gonna quite be able to pick that one up though. Burst out from Lil Hotdog, doesn't even want to give Galanos a chance.
Good block on the JH.
Yo, pick it up off of that Capel. Capel's such a hard tool to deal with, but when you have a button that covers that same airspace that 2H does, like, you know, you're gonna be in for a good time.
Oh, again, the double cross that's gonna come out this time though, setting up the disc, but we just Starship right on out with the DP.
Yep, Galanos wants to get that space right on back. Lil Hotdog trying to close the gap, but trying to do it tactfully. You can't be too aggressive with your approach against Bridget, or else you're gonna get touched and you are going to die for that for sure.
Yeah, but you see that Galanos has really locked it down a lot here, trying to go for the close slash winger. He's gonna come out, but you don't have to worry too much about it. Not too much damage, still alive, and the bear dive is gonna close out a round for us.
Yeah, and Galanos finally getting on the board here, showing that they may be down, but they are definitely not out. Oh, we'll get another JS. This time gonna get the pickup here. No real mix-up, but gonna continue that pressure. Good little consolation prize here for Galanos.
Yeah, but we're able to escape with the Capel. Oh, escape is what we thought. There we go for the white wild, excuse me, the blue wild is called. Old habits die hard.
Oh,
into the Rock the Baby.
Rock the Baby's gonna make you die hard for sure. Once again, goes in with the Capel, just trying to take a lot more of an aggressive approach, but Galanos able to shut that down with ease and close out game 2 with a very dominant performance of their own here.
All right. So competitive first game here on TNS, a great way to kick off the week with some Guilty Gear Strive. And I like the adjustments that we saw there from Galanos, right? Willing to also chase a Lil Hotdog into the air. That's the big thing about Millia. She's so slippery, so hard to catch, and she is the queen of the skies. You don't want her to be falling on top of you. So Galanos doing a great job shutting that down.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Millia that makes her so potent, at least in the neutral side of things, is not only she has that run speed, she has all of those air options. I just said Queen of the Skies, really hard to catch her, so if you're able to lock down that part of the neutral game, good things can happen, and it's showing off here for Galanos. Well, Hotdog has a lot of ground to make up, though. As you can see, already going off with the win, but now is sitting at a pretty hefty life deficit.
Oh no, first not gonna get any mileage there, and a clean pickup with the close slash, going straight into the discus. And look at this, confirm reset as well, crossing you up in the corner. Another reset with the fastball, but this time ending up same side. Everything just going south for Galanos.
Gonna close it out there with the YRC bait once again. One of the things when you play all these mixed heavy characters is you have to make sure you're right all the time. And Lil Hotdog was just happened to be right. Goes ahead, closes out that second round.
All right, 2S into the 5H. Hair car confirmed. Going for the Capel a little high up. No. Galanos now just getting caught in the skies on the ground. Doesn't matter where we go. YRC to negate the mix altogether.
Oh no. Like that 2S there catches Lil Hotdog's attempt to jump. Once again going with this Capel, but Galanos isn't able to punish it this time. Lil Hotdog is going to need to find another way. Once again, time and time again, we're seeing this punishes come out here from Galanos.
Oh, and we're going to be able to close out the round here. Very nice. Just spend the meter to close it out.
This set is looking about as even as everything right now. Rounds are tied, the games are tied. Neither player wants to give up even an inch here in this matchup.
Not at all. So competitive here for the first game. Able to get a nice confirm there off the rolling attack, but just too far away for the 5K. That's okay. Kind of resets the situation. Kickstart my heart to get on in, establish some more pressure.
We got more mix-ups coming in here. Lots of meter to keep everything nice and airtight. Oh, Lil Hotdog playing really diligent defense, but sometimes it's just not enough when you got to go to the casino.
I really love that slight delay before going for the follow-up from Kickstart My Heart that we saw from Galanos, right? Able to catch Lil Hotdog off guard, but without any meter, unfortunately. Not going to get too much off of it. Speaking of meter, YRC is spent, and so is the Wild Assault.
Yeah, spending everything, gambles it all, and it would have worked out there. Barely drops the combo. Now Lil Hotdog is going to get a chance. No resources on the side of Galanos. One more mix-up should do it here. Goes low, has to do one more, closes it out.
Yeah, I don't think Lil Hotdog was aware that they built up the meter on the 2K2D, and they could have gone for the RC to close it out there, but still, one more little mix-up, doing the job, now up 2-1.
I like that. It just shows the macro game that you really need to hold here, even in these round ones. It's really easy to just go ahead and be like, you know what, I'm just going to close out the game, use all my resources, make sure that we get one last mix-up to kill here. But sometimes if you go and you overcommit like that, you're going to leave yourself in a world of hurt if you don't end up killing. And Lil Hotdog was able to take great advantage of that and go up in the set.
There's the first coming on out. Oh, wow. Just dash up 2K. Again, I don't think Lil Hotdog was ready for that, right? Ready for that to actually hit.
Oh, yeah, I mean, part of it is getting your game plan to work. The second plan is, hey, if it actually does work like expected, how am I going to react and how am I going to follow up?
Exactly. But so far, we're doing a good job following up on this pressure. Runs into the close slash, unfortunately. Little Commentators curse.
Speaking of follow-ups here, Galanos going for what looks like a very awful Punisher. Look at the damage coming out from a relatively low damage character.
Again, just trying to close the gap there with the kicks on my heart. Lil Hotdog saying, I got a gap closer as well. Hair car coming through. Neutral jump. JH is going to put us at set point.
Gap closer, and gap initiator on the side of Lil Hotdog indeed. You know, sometimes it's looking like skill differential. He's sending that hair car. Oh man, these Capels are just getting punished time and time again here by Galanos. If you got to give him anything in this set, you got to say, you know what? You have not been getting hit by any of these Capels, which a lot of players at both the high and low level end up having trouble with.
Absolutely. Having trouble with that command grab as well. Rocked up, baby. Ooh, we charged up the rolling attack a little too far. I think we actually would have got the kill if we went for the second hit of 5H.
Oh, the backdash going to give Galanos another chance. Keeps on going for the close slash to get that punish out of here, but we're going to dive on top of him. Closing out that round there for Galanos.
Staying alive. A bit longer.
Uh-oh. Might look like a lot longer here.
Just gotta be able to take it to a game 5 here. We're at a good start. 2H again coming on out. Able to chase up with the air-to-air on the rewind of the yo-yo.
Love that. Looking like Echo a little bit. Coming back. Gonna go ahead and take it through the wall with that 6H. Might try to go for the dive again. So many air options for Millia, but people forget about how many Bridget has as well. Oh,
whoa!
No.
We tried to go for deep like shield and instead got crossed up into Wild Assault. Tragedy striking, but we get the YRC. Still has 50 meter available as well. Doesn't spend if it doesn't get punished. That was crazy.
Oh my goodness. I was going to say, like, it's so scary to not get punished there. So punishable, and Galanos keeps themselves alive, rocking the baby once more. These have been a crux for Lil Hot Dog to deal with so far.
Yeah, not a single Rock the Baby has been jumped out of, has been countered. Remember, you can throw Rock the Baby on reaction, right? But you have to be looking for it. And you think at this point, Lil Hot Dog needs to start keeping an eye out for it. It's been, what, 3 for 3 now?
Yeah, I think it's either 3 for 3, 4 for 4. I mean, listen, Galanos has found all the right spots with that Rock the Baby, just catching Lil Hot Dog off guard every single time. All right, JS saying if you could JS, I could do it better. Uh-oh, seeing that pressure come out here from Lil Hot Dog, goes for the throw. Trying to get this pressure started. A great run out by Galanos. Oh, once again, trying to go for all of these tricky options here. Gets called out and reset once again. Yet another Rock the Baby is going to land.
4 for 4 on the Rock the Babies here. Lil Hot Dog, the cracks are starting to really crumble here. Oh, DP hitting behind the back. Able to get the punish on the whiff 6P as well. And there closes out the round. Now it's Galanos sitting on set point. The tables have turned.
Yep, they were just in a position where they were on the other end of this. Now only needs one more round to keep it moving. It seems like all the reads are there. Lil Hot Dog has to find something and find something quick, and you cannot find anything in the loving arms of Roger.
Oh, this Lil Hot Dog getting put on the grill right now. Return of the killing machine, flame broiled.
One more interaction before this Hot Dog is officially cooked. Gonna get the YRC. Not gonna quite kill there. Gonna get one more mix-up going. Resets once again for the throw and the 3-2 finish here for Galanos to advance.
What an exciting game, number one. We'll talk about those characters a little bit more when they come on screen, but right now it's Kuya D versus Focus with the A.B.A versus Giovanna.
Yeah, two characters who stayed relatively in the same spot. You know, Gio, we don't know where she's at in North America, but A.B.A has been a character of very polarizing strength. When she's outside of that mode, nothing too much to scoff at, has the forefront, but doesn't have much else. But the moment that she's able to install, then you're looking at a scary character.
And there it is, install immediately off the burst, Jealous Rage. But Focus has the right idea. You gotta go in and keep the pressure up, right? You cannot allow A.B.A to start running a game plan. So fighting back, not being scared. There's the BRC.
Uh-oh, trying to get a little bit tricky there. Recognize that Kuya D had some time to react to the option. Focus, as you said, trying to keep that pressure on, because the moment that it's A.B.A's turn, you are in for a world of hurt.
Oh, but that's an unfortunate whiff on the key grab. Bro, isn't going to be enough to get the kill. But we are in a dangerous spot. Focus Chase is going to find that one touch here. Anything will do it. I like the deflect shield.
Oh, no punish there on that flip kick. Jealousy Rage slowly running out.
Get the plus frames. Actually backs up a little after the plus frames there. Not giving too much.
Ooh, like that. Focus found his time to shine. And shine, they will indeed gonna take first blood of the set.
Key grab is, of course, going to be safe on block. The cross up there in Jealous Rage. Hits the overhead fast RC. Donzai into the full confirm. You're going through the wall.
Here we go.
No hard knockdown, of course.
Going through the wall, as you said. Plenty of health on the side of Kuya D, and has plenty of Jealous Rage to work with. Oh, trying to go for the fuzzy. Not going to quite connect, though. Focus is going to get another chance. You cannot backdash that spiral arrow there.
No, not at all. And hella plus frames on the guard crush. Fast RC into the low. Nasty stuff here. Plus frames again with the spiral arrow. The one well-placed 2P swinging right back into Jealous Rage.
Oh, and just gonna close it out there. Was looking like they're around to lose, so Focus went on a tear, but able to run it all the way back. This first game is not over yet.
Yeah, I see you, chat. Slayer will get nerfed. Instead of killing you with one hit, he'll kill you in 2 hits. Oh, but there we go. Dashing on in. You weren't going to get a great punish, so just wanted to throw instead.
So, get some time to activate. Goes for the 2K 2D. Blocking the highs and lows is oh so scary. You see that low right into high in the same string.
Oh yeah, that's the end of your turn there when you go for the roundhouse kick.
Uh-oh, look at all of the jealousy meter. We're back up to full.
Bro, this is death here for Focus. This is checkmate.
Oh!
It's a miracle, but hold up. Back throw might be the miracle we need. There's another throw. Filling up the meter as well.
Uh-oh. Will Focus be able to bring this one back? Said mate in 3 isn't mate in 1. I know I can close this out. And Focus able to pull back that game from the ashes.
I'm sorry, Kuya, for the commentator's curse. I thought it was over there. Full jealousy meter in the corner with only needing 1 hit. That was a clutch back throw there from Focus.
My goodness. I'm definitely not brave enough to match back throw there. Or, you know, on the other side of things, you could say, you know what? I only have 1 more touch. I'm going to get hit anyway. I'm going to get chipped out. Let me just back throw for the hell of it. Ends up working out there, and now Focus is ahead.
I guess you could say even that you lack the focus to look for the opening of the back throw, right?
Ooh, that's bars. Bars.
Here we go. Chasing on down. Oh, we tried to go for the overhead there. Usually, yep, there it is, overhead again. I was going to say, usually when A.B.A sprints at you, she's looking for the Donzai.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. You are not allowed to press at all. Throwing becomes risky. Sticks out the 2K is going to allow Kuya to keep their turn. Wants those plus frames. That deflection isn't going to do anything but waste your burst gauge, and this should be death here for Kuya D. Going to close out that round. Man, what an offensive display. That's what you were looking for in the last game when you said it was checkmate. You're like, look, so much jealousy rage. There's no way you're going to be able to lose it. And now Kuya really locking into that offensive potential.
Oh, but here we go, getting hit by the 2S once again. It's a throw. Okay, we just go for the guard break here. Low once again. Oh, that was the same sequence we saw last time, but this time it was with the 5D. Unfortunately, we didn't spend any meter or go for the fully charged dust to actually get a follow-up on it.
Yeah, that didn't quite believe. Got to be so confident, not only playing A.B.A, but also playing against A.B.A as well. And Focus is showing off all that confidence right here as he goes for a flip kick as well.
There's no way you make this comeback, right?
Oh, it's A.B.A with jealousy rage. You never know.
Okay,
oh,
yeah. Just sticking out the 5Ks, right? Low committal button. You just need to find that 1 touch. Even 5K into just any special move would have chipped out if we weren't FD.
Yeah, I like the adjustment there from Focus. You know, to go ahead, throwing out the low committal normals there. Doesn't want to give A.B.A any chance to whip punish. Because look at it. Just 1 backdash and suddenly your burst is gone.
Oh, BRC blocks the double overhead into the low. Great defense here from Kuya. And a great escape as well. Fast RC gonna build up so much jealous rage going straight into that install.
Uh-oh, not gonna quite kill. You gotta survive. 1 more touch goes into the uninstall, reinstall it like the program ain't working. Plenty more jealousy rage to work with. Should be a couple more mix-ups. Got some Donzais in the tank and some plus rares as well with the super. This is looking dire for Focus, but a messed up setup from Kuya D gives him another chance.
This cannot be the second time that you lose off the... Okay, I was about to say, such a huge lead there for Kuya D. Finally able to tie things up 1-1.
Oh man, it feels like Kuya D's finally they've unlocked the offense. And I'm not just saying that because she has a key. It feels like she is just able to it feels like she's just able to find all of these mix-ups, get all of the stagger pressure going, got highs, got lows. It's like, come on now, how are you supposed to block all that? And then when A.B.A hits you, you just explode. The moment you're able to lock into that is when you're able to start taking games and Kuya D shows it off.
Absolutely. Soul's just Terry Bogard. It's true. It's true, chat. It's true. I've been saying it for years. He's anime Terry. Oh, what a 6P though. Anime counter into the overhead. Gets the burst immediately out of Focus.
Oh, goes with 2K. Tries to catch Focus on the backdash. Kuya D's gonna keep it going here. Plus frames coming out. What a call out.
You are nasty with the key drop.
Nah, that was ridiculous. Called out the throw there with ease. What?
Okay, what a hell of a perfect there for Kuya.
I mean, listen, if you want momentum, this is how you get it. Trying to go here for all these plus frames. Trying to call out these throws. Focus is caught onto it though, and now it's sitting in a good spot.
All right, there's the BRC. This time we're able to get the fuzzy, but no confirm off of it. Unfortunate still getting the plus frames.
Oh, we are sitting once again at full jealousy rage. Gonna just go ahead, install for free.
Only downside here is we didn't get the hard knockdown, right? We didn't have the meter to do it. This time, though, we have a 100-meter ready to cook. Burst comes out from Focus, just trying to outlive. There you go.
Gonna force out the burst regardless. Oh, but you need to close out this round. Kuya using the burst because they wanted to go ahead and find a way to close it out, extend it on to another round, but Kuya is just trying to finish it and can't quite there.
No, and now we're back to neutral. Another opportunity here for Focus, and there it is! Into the RC! Just carry all the way to the corner, get the wall break, and get the kill! There it is! Focus going up 2-1.
What a way to close out that first round there. Love it here, going right here into this round number 3. Focus finds a way to stay alive and takes Kuya's burst in the process. A.B.A's health though nothing to scalp that. As you can see, he got plenty of burst in the tank. Oh no, that 4-frame jab. So potent. Gonna go ahead and get even more of that jealousy rage as well. Sitting at about halfway. More than enough to finish out this round here from Kuya.
And if the key fits. Oh no, but getting caught by the roundhouse kick. Straight into the spinning dog kick. Just like that, getting the life totals just a little bit closer and a positive bonus for Focus.
Oh, I like that. If I'm Gio, I want so much meter, but I do want my burst as well. Kuya gonna call it out. Not gonna quite kill. Need to find a way out. This should save jump if it's done properly, but Kuya messes up and Focus gets another chance.
Still sitting about half of the jealous gauge there. Overruns right into a 2D. Still the punish! Game 5. 2 game 5s back to back here on Monday Night Strive.
Here we go. Kuya only needs one more to close it out. I mean, it's just looking like these whip punishes are so ridiculous. So many clutches coming out on both sides. That game there felt like it was going on forever because neither player refused to give up.
Yeah, just absolutely incredible stuff we're seeing, and the night has just begun, Avian. There is still so much more to come after this.
Listen, I'm here for the long haul, so let me know. If we're going to get more games like this, I can be here all at night, trust me. There we go, gonna go ahead once again with that whip punish. Far slash and jealousy rage has so much reach, does so much damage. So hard to navigate around, especially on a linear character like Gio and Kuya. Gonna go ahead and go with a set point.
All right, let's see if we can keep it going, keep this fire rising, harassing with the 5K, just waiting for that whip to get the stop.
Once again. Tries to close it out there, not gonna quite be enough. But with all of this jealousy rage, they'll take all this damage on the side of Focus. Gonna need another miracle to keep themselves alive in this set.
Uh-oh, that's 100-meter here. Gonna go right into the super after the Donzai. Keeper of the key, and that should be it.
No way Gio survives this. It doesn't matter how much meter you got. You already know that you are gonna die there. Two names that we know and love here on the broadcast, and we're getting them this early into the tournament. Just shows how stacked the tournament is.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one here. I actually kind of, I like Faust in this matchup, right? I think Faust has a lot of solid tools to kind of keep Millia out. Things like 2K, 5K, 6P are all really solid anti-air options. And there it is, 2P right off the bat. And then once we get just the maelstrom of items out, that's when Millia really has a difficult time getting in.
Talking about this matchup, I mean, this one's an Orkout classic. You know him, you love him. You got Beneath over there, and we got plenty of Millias to play it out as well. Oh my God, even though he's a really talented player, we all agree that Faust has the anti-airs to keep Millia out of that aerial dominant game that she loves. Oh man, and I gotta love the song going in the background. Simple Life, shout outs Bridget, and shout out Lurry with this command grab. Gonna go ahead and close out the first round. He is looking in his prime.
All right, backing up just a little bit. 6P is gonna whiff.
3 meteors, chance time looking to be in Lurry's favor so far. Great punish there on the bad moon. Once again, Lurry's gonna be an advantage. Pulls out the mini Faust. Very little things you can do here if you're Envy, but finds the option that they need.
Oh, and the double close slash into Artemis. All right, we're gonna go for the winger here, just for the hard knockdown. Damage isn't gonna be too much.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, just get the hard knockdown. Gotta mix up Faust one more time, and what an air throw! The read coming out here from Lurry.
That was insane. Oh, what?
So much shenanigans going on here. Lurry bursts in. He wants to close out this game. This could prove fatal right now. You have to be so careful. Goes for the Capel. Loses the round. Loses his burst to the process after a great read. Now it's looking like Lurry's on the back foot here.
Oh, trade there right around. Starboard's going to throw out the far slash once again. He's gotten so many bombs against the bombo off the 6P. All the way with the slide flop too. This is huge for Lurry.
Oh, got the mini Faust out. Like you said, you gotta be careful of that grounded movement when you're there. Good deflect shield, making sure that any part of that mix-up was blocked. Wow, barely getting hit on the last active friends with that 5H. This is looking like Envy's round to try and secure right now, but messes up the combo. Gonna close it out with ease here with the PRC, make it nice and easy, and Lurry is gonna close out the first game.
Yeah, unfortunately, we threw out that 6H just a little too late, right? We wanted to get the ground bounce off of it, but just didn't work out. That would have been sick, though. We had the right idea to spike him down into the minions that were coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you see the vision, but, you know, even when you're cooking, you still got to season the food a little bit. It's still edible, but you know, you got to go ahead, finish it all the way, get that plating down as well. Really curious to see how Envy's going to navigate this matchup. I mean, when Millia already knows how to deal with the items, incredible things can start to happen, and I see that Envy has the vision before. Once again, get this neutral kicked off, nice and slow. Neither player trying to commit to anything too crazy. You got Lurry throwing items. Got Envy on the setup right now. Trying to set things up, setting up those discs, and now setting up an H1 as well. Good fuzzy jump by Lurry, but it's gonna get caught. Envy is on fire right now on O.
Gonna get the wall break here as well. No hard knockdown. We didn't have the meter to get it done. But still, we have such a substantial life lead here. Super PRC, but the immediate aggressive burst. Envy can smell the blood in the water.
Yeah, trying to get the redemption after that first game, looking like it was all Lurry. And now Envy turning on the gas a little bit more. Wants to show off that they are not outclassed in this matchup at all.
Oh no, catching the backdash there with the close slash as well. Straight into the super. Someone call a doctor.
He said, I'm right here. We don't gotta call anybody. Look at that, plenty of damage. Lurry is in prime position to go ahead and take this round. But we have seen Millia tries to go for the run-up throw, gets a deflect shield. That's so tragic, gonna lose the burst, gonna lose the round as well. This is not a position you wanna be in if you're Envy.
Yeah, that really is an unfortunate misinput there. You're absolutely right. They were trying to go for dash up back throw, right? But they dragged it just a little too far down and got that quarter circle.
Oh man, gotta navigate around that afro, but doesn't quite find the way. Gotta give Lurry another chance here. Finds a way to navigate the airspace around the Faust anti-airs. Good stuff, but Lurry is gonna go on the attack, get the frame kill, and close it out with the super. Keep it nice and easy.
All right, so Lurry looking strong here with a nice 2-0 lead against Envy, but Envy has a lot of good ideas going on. It's just having a difficult time dealing with the chaos that is coming from Lurry's Faust.
Yeah, I mean, Lurry, definitely one of the Fausts that likes to be a little bit more diligent with the item throws, tries to get the items out when he can, shows it off with the play as well. You know, it's some Fausts can throw all the items they want, don't really know how to navigate around it, but Lurry does a good job of making sure that he knows exactly what to do with each item that comes out. Looking like we're gonna see an Envy switch to the Bedman though. Hold on,
bro. In the little previews there, he looks like evil Faust.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they both got the little eye thing coming on.
One red eye. All right, the newly buffed Bedman, right? in the preseason 4 patch is one of the characters who got a lot of love, and you're seeing the buffs at full display right there. Bed drop is so much stronger. The air dash is so much stronger.
Yeah, the biggest change for sure, we actually saw in that last combo there, that JS Vacuum turns it into probably one of the best air buttons in this game at this moment. It's going to be real crazy stuff coming out here from NV, trying to see how they can navigate with this new set of tools. Maybe he wants to mix up that timing even more there, see what he can do with the errors.
Yeah, big whiff there, gets reeled right on in with the 4. No clean hit though. We're able to spit out the 100 ton. And yeah, again, just it's a similar problem, right? Even a bigger problem for Bedman, actually. Bedman doesn't really have the, funny enough, with an 8-way dash, doesn't have the mobility that Millia has. So getting around just the swarm of items is going to be even more difficult if Lurry decides to sit back and just toss them all out.
100%. I mean, you gotta do a lot of things that Bedman doesn't really like with these items out. Has to play bomb tennis, has to find a way to get to those trumpets. Like, there's a lot of ways that Bedman can't necessarily interact with the items in the most optimal way that Millia can. But once you get that game started, Bedman is real hard to stop. We gotta see if Envy's even gonna get a chance here, because Lurry's looking like he just wants to close it out.
Yeah, that's not looking too good. One more touch is gonna do it. Fast RC into the 2K. Envy's ankles get caught, and that's 3-0 for Lurry.
Lurry just making quick work and just trying to move on as quickly as he can.
And Asuka, I think Dizzy is going to work just fine, right, with her style of zoning. But there ain't no zoning going to be happening here. This is going to be full-on rush down. MFCR with the Leo Whitefang. DPRC, don't need it. We got 2DRC up against Chipp Zanuff, piloted by Nuclear.
Yep, we are going to be going ham here. Two legends of the online Guilty Gear world, I would say. MFCR, of course, TNS's very own. NuclearMonje has been making his name here on the net play streets. Excited to see how these two titans of the rushdown style are going to take it on.
Oh, but that back turn S catching you. Big difference here is, of course, in the amount of punishment that the character can take, right? Chipp ain't going to be able to take a whole lot here. You can see it already. Round 1 there to MFCR in quick fashion.
Yep. I mean, looking at this matchup overall, you see a character who has like a stop sign of a fireball against a man who wants to go real fast and doesn't have much health. So, you know, just when you look at it from a real numbers perspective, looking like it's on Leo's side. But, you know, the thing is that Chipp can do it. You can never count this character out, and NuclearMonje wants to show you why.
100%. Uzumaki barrage breaking through the wall.
Things going off here. Get another route. Has the positive. Had another hard knockdown in the tank. Gonna do the 2DRC, like you said, that new technology coming out from the Leo mains.
I don't know, we call it new tech. No, that's that old tech, all right? We're just digging it back up.
Now that their hero DPRC is gone, they got to go back to the ancient scrolls with their written on stone tablets. But you know what? That's the best part about the knowledge of the ancients, is that it still applies to this day.
Absolutely. But already looking strong here, MFCR. Of course, a multiple tournament champion, online and offline. One of the best Leo Whitefangs in all of North America.
Man, I mean, he's been able to get it done ever since season 1. Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely, just as you said, a storied resume so far, holding it down for Florida.
Duel 1.
Let's see how he is gonna get into this next game here. I want to see some adjustments come up from Monje. Had it locked down in that first game. The problem was, though, wasn't quite able to finish the job, and when you don't finish the job against Miguel, you are in for a world of hurt.
And there it is, 2DRC.
Who needs that? Who needs that old DP? Who needs that DP? We don't.
Yeah.
We don't need it in this house. Hold on.
It might as well be a DP.
Classic little low crush advancing move, you know.
Oh, but nice backdash. Unfortunately, it runs right into the parry.
There we go. Trying to get things started. Great backdash by MFCR. Doesn't want to be in the range of that Alpha Blade at all. So he gets the next one. NuclearMonje gonna burst out, trying to find another chance. Chipp does not have the damage to survive another mix-up and shows it off here. Gonna go down 2-0 already.
Definitely expecting that to cross up to the other side there, and MFCR trying to speed run this tournament here.
Yeah, listen, just got off work. Not trying to get in my bag and go. Just trying to put on the show for the people. I respect it. Respecting all of our time here as working adults.
Respect it as well. Let's see if we'll keep it up.
Can't count NuclearMonje out of it. Like I said, the flashes of brilliance have been there, man. Just gotta finish the job, keep the job done. Posting the song link in chat in between games is a little crazy. That's the GOAT.
What do we got playing? Hold on. I gotta open this up.
Got Just Know. Y'all know that's a banger.
No, my
load that one up.
All right.
Load that one up.
Look at this, the back and forth there. 2D again into the RC. Just using it as a neutral skip, right, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
And 2D just goes so far, able to blow so much stuff up. Here we go. Nuclear. This is Maki Barrage. Gonna get a hard knockdown, able to run some offense now.
Gonna be, again, one of the first real times we've seen NuclearMonje able to get something started here. Catches the landing with the 5K. Probably not gonna be able to close it out here. You got Lives, has too much health. It's one touch for either side now. Goes for the JD to close it out here. NuclearMonje is finally on the board.
Punted straight to the ground. Tries to go for the far slash there. Nice 2K, 2D. Like the little frame kill there on the 5K. Oh, but runs right into a 2K from MFCR to the other side. Trying to fuzzy jump out of the pressure, but you're not going anywhere.
I love that. Miguel just saying, get back down here. I don't know where you think you're going. I have unfinished business with you. Goes for the throw, gonna cover with the RC. Great challenge there from NuclearMonje. Again, trying to keep this offensive sequence going here. Doesn't have any more room in terms of health. And MFCR is gonna close out this round as well, set up that set point.
This is not looking good for Nuclear. Of course, we still have burst available here, but we got to be really smart about how we approach this next round. Trying to go for some shimmies into whiff punishes, but just gets blown up by the guard point.
Gonna get frame trapped there with that red wild assault. Oh, and goes for the command grab. This should be big damage, but wants to close it out here. Goes for the guard, goes for the throw once again. 6P to close it out with a dominating last round. MFCR saying, just know I'm gonna get that sweep no matter what.
And just like that, not only a sweep, a clean sweep with the 3-0 for
crazy. I mean, like you said, you gotta consider if this character's even low tier at that point. I mean, I gotta say, the other low tiers getting buffed a lot more does not help. But Testament getting some shiny new tools to play with, and the Testament mains are just going to town. Gotta respect the hustle.
I gotta mention it as well too. Cream City Convergence, of course, IDOM, Testament player, taking it home, winning the tournament.
Yep, IDOM winning Cream City. Won, I believe, what was it, Boston Bluebeat won another tournament as well in the tri-state area. I mean, he's been holding it down, has the neutral for it, has the new tools as well. Good block from SQ.
Yeah, and look at this, Fubuki just controlling the entire rhythm of that first round. Probably partially in part to the TNS colors, TN estimate coming through.
I didn't even notice that. Good call. Good color as well. Gonna go here, proc at that stain.
Yeah, shout out to Strive, TNS colors. Appreciate them.
They know what's good. We know what's good. It's a TNS-filled afternoon here on a beautiful Monday.
Ooh, trying to go for the Arbor side, but RC chasing up into the skies. Look at how active Fubuki is being as well. There's the teleport, harassing with the bar slash. SQ hasn't gotten a chance to play.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, Fubuki playing a very different style of Testament than we're used to seeing. Really marketed as zoner, really showed off as zoner as well. But playing that mid-range game and showing it off to perfection here, Fubuki has a pretty comfortable lead here. Slowly getting decimated though by that super.
Oh, but the burst is going to swap sides. We just wake up immediately with the Morta Bato. Not only taking the round, but taking the burst from Fubuki as well. That is a huge win for SQ.
Go ahead, get that combo started here. Fubuki had a monstrous start. Now gonna get rewarded here by SQ.
Shield wiper.
Wow, that 5K was that was a brave 5K, to say the least. But as we can see, Fubuki not a stranger to challenging there.
Yeah, but got chased up with that air-to-air JP. Honestly, I think one of the strongest tools for Ram, right? The fact that she could go up into the JP and still get a hard knockdown by going into the scissors. And that's going to be game number 1 here in SQ's favor. After Fubuki started off incredibly strong in those first 2 rounds, SQ was still able to lock it in and bring it all back.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, SQ just makes such good use of that JP. Sweeping hitbox, real fast startup, able to get the hard knockdown with the windshield wipers to close things out. It's crazy work. You know, it's able to utilize those tools, though. Not only do you have to have it in the arsenal, you got to be able to get the most value you can, and SQ is a master of that.
100%. Onde coming through with the 15 into the match. Reno, thank you so much. And Hannah Zono Shizuma coming through with the prime for 5. Appreciate you.
All the contributions. We're loving it. I know the players are loving it as well. I know SQ's loving this hard knockdown on the other side. Oh, we got that sword pressure coming out.
You can see Fubuki just trying to go for the FD to push out SQ enough so we could escape with the super jump air dash.
Yep, once again, we're seeing Fubuki playing that real aggressive style of Testament. Look at that, sitting in the mid-range. Knows exactly the range for all of Testament's moves. Oh man, what's the conversion gonna be here? SQ's not even gonna let us get a peek at it. Wants to burst out before any action can go down.
Oh, but just going for those air-to-airs, I like that a lot there from SQ. It's going to end up working out, and the Gamma Ray is going to get the kill here in this round.
More than enough here. It is really crazy how long these games have been going, how evenly matched these two are. Look at that, only 1 game off the board in 1 round. It feels like it would have been a 3-0 in any other circumstance. Oh man, that JK putting in so much work, allowing that stain to get right off SQ.
Oh, trying to go for the Arbor sign. I like the fact that, man, SQ has just been staying so airborne, constantly hopping and jumping, whether it be jumping forward or neutral jumping, staying incredibly mobile here to make it really difficult for Fubuki to figure out how to lock her down.
Just trying to go for a lot more crows. Wants to utilize the fact that they have the stains on deck, able to proc that, get those plus frames, get those big conversions. Really good usage and really good application to stain here by Fubuki.
Yeah, I'd love to see the Succubi sisters come in clutch. And now we're starting to go to the air, throwing out some air Grave Reapers, able to get that taco as well. 6P. Get the stain applied. Oh, huge pickup.
All right, there we go. Gonna go for the throw. Stain is still on the board. Gets the prog. And now here come the Wonder Twins to close out this last game here for Fubuki. Gonna be
just
1-1.
like that. Yep, 1-1. Took the words right out of my mouth. Fubuki able to really turn things around as well. When we saw that SQ was starting to be a little bit more airborne, we just decided, okay, I'm gonna jump back and start throwing out Grave Reapers down at you, right? And then if I land in time, if you decide to jump in, I'll land in time to be able to go for an anti-air.
Yeah, I mean, as we can see here, Fubuki just really able to switch up the pace of the game. One of the testaments to a good player, no pun intended, are being able to switch up the pace at a dime, and Fubuki has been able to show this off as well. Applied once again. Such a scary spot for SQ. You can't even block a normal or else you are going to be locked down.
Yep, huge pickup here. We're gonna go. There it is. Gamma Ray right before I could say it.
Uh-oh. Here we go. We gotta get that super in a burst hider from SQ. Gonna ignore all that damage. It's such a scary spot. If you are Fubuki, gets the teleport into the 2K. Teleport's such a potent tool now with the buffs.
Oh, but gets caught trying to jump with the sword. And there we go. Fast RC break the wall. SQ with quick reactions there, a quick trigger finger.
Oh, wow, the 6 feet coming out here. Like that. Once again, just keeping track of that 5H range. Or far slash range, excuse me.
Alright, dashing right on in. QH, yeah, reel you on in. And I love going for the upwards Grave Reaper there to be able to cover a jump out with the Unholy Diver if you need it. Terror Twins coming through to break the wall.
Oh, now that stain is applied. Tries to go for the greedy mix-up there, but SQ is on top of it. Not going to quite be able to get a hit here. It's like now, plenty of meter on the side of Fubuki. We're going to get plenty of meter on the side of SQ as well. Just goes for the Succubi as a whip punish. Not going to quite get there. Procs the stain and just gets caught walking back. The low is going to catch him and tie up these rounds.
All right. This is the tug of war match. Burst on both sides here. Going to give a comfortable lead.
Trying to stay true to that mid-range game right now. Look at that. Not playing too far in, but also not playing from full screen too often either.
Yeah, and also staying outside of that far slash range, that 5H range in particular, right? Doesn't want to be in the 5H range from SQ because that's when things can really get dicey.
Oh my goodness, this zoning right now is looking relentless. SQ hasn't even gotten a chance to really play the game yet.
Oh, and the teleports too. That is such a good buff for Testament, right? The fact now that the Succubi stays there just for a little bit longer. Not even a little bit longer, a lot longer.
Oh yeah, way longer. The teleport's just a bit faster. There are really some good things going on in the Testament camp right now.
Yeah, and look at this. We're trying to slowly chase down, jumping over the Grave Reapers, jumping over the Unholy Divers, but every time Fubuki is just able to teleport out of the way, but gets too aggressive this time. 1-6P is going to put you into the corner. Nowhere for you to run now.
Oh no, this is looking bad. Luckily, doesn't have the meter to convert. SQ wants to keep Fubuki in the corner. If I'm Fubuki, I'ma just eat the throw. It's not going to kill me. And every other hit becomes so scary, just like that tap does. And that's going to close it out for SQ. Even though we saw a monster performance from Fubuki, SQ is going to show off why they've been able to go top 8 in all of these TNSs so far. Incredibly consistent performance, not only in those tournaments, but in this one as well.
Yeah, and all that, we had that round, really. We were doing such a good job controlling the momentum, controlling the pace. But then, for some reason, Fubuki just decided to jump in. And that jump in proved to be their downfall here.
We gotta see what's gonna go on here. What adjustments Fubuki can make. What SQ can do to just lock down this last game for themselves here.
Lock down and lock in.
Love that.
With the 6Ps, SQ starting to pepper in some more of these, and they are working out now. It's up to Fubuki to make the adjustments here. They can't afford to drop another game.
I mean, when you're playing this zoner style of game, you just cannot make very many mistakes. You aren't allowed to make any of the players good enough, and SQ is proven to be in that zero mistake camp. Already has Fubuki on the ropes after one miscalculated interaction.
Oh, but there we go. Arbiter Sign able to hit with the overhead. Tries to go for a second overhead there, but still, we got the Stain State on. Oh my god, the mortal counter. This one's gonna hurt. Yep, we reset it.
Here we go. We got that going on here. SQ is now sitting at set point.
Oh, and harassing with a jump forward, air dash back, JS. Trying to bait out a 6P there, but this time is going to get hit by the 6P.
Uh-oh. This is such a scary spot. Fubuki, you wouldn't even realize that they're on the back foot here. What a crazy mix-up going on there. Goes for the fuzzy. You cannot block both sides of that if you don't know the timing.
Oh,
the
man.
2H there.
That is crazy. 2H able to connect. That was a massive call from SQ, recognizing how often Fubuki has been going for jump back Grave Reaper. Shave off just a little bit of your health there with that combo. No big deal. But there we go.
Goodness.
Take a bite.
I love that. Going for the reverse super instead. I was expecting the YRC for sure.
Well, we had 100 meter, right?
Oh, yeah.
So there was no reason not to go for reversal super. You could have just RC'd yourself safe.
Absolutely. It's like you get the damage if you do. If you don't, then you get plus frames anyway. It was really good meter management there by Fubuki. Uh-oh. Fubuki trying to go ahead and close out this game here. Wants to keep this game going. Wants to keep this great match alive so far. Oh, gets called out. Close it out. Good burst by SQ, finding the delay timing. They're just jumping around here. Dangerous state is going to go to Fubuki. Can't get anything else going on here, but ends up getting the round instead. We are going to yet another game 5.
Man, this is going to be a good night. I can already feel that there is something in the water here at this Monday Night Strive at TNS.
Oh, man. It's like this is just to get to top 24. We haven't even gotten there yet. And we're already getting matches of this caliber. Super excited to see what the rest of the tournament is going to bring.
We don't have to wait too much longer. After this, we're going to keep moving forward in our top 24 qualifiers. But right now, it is game 5 between Fubuki and SQ. Who's going to move on in winner's side?
Only 3 more rounds maximum are going to decide it here. Every single decision becomes so important now, and Fubuki seems to be making all the right choices. SQ just trying to utilize her buttons ranges, gets the heroic jump in there. Gonna be plenty of damage. Gonna get the Calvados tack on a bit of extra damage. Not too concerned about the burst gain from Testament. Gonna tack on the damage instead.
Going right on in. Deflect shield, but yeah, deflecting against Testament is a fool's errand there. They can reach all the way across the screen. I like the micro dashes, just avoiding the Arbiter Slings altogether.
Oh, the air throw to close out the round. What a way to set point for Fubuki. Oh no, SQ wants to bite back though. You see, look at the damage. There goes for the Calvados once again, trying to tack on as much damage as possible, and tack on she does. We are already orange after 1 hit from SQ.
That's just Guilty Gear Strive things. There's a super jump air dash. Doesn't get 6P'd, actually able to land in with a button. No confirm afterwards though. But this is looking like it might go to final game, final round. SQ has plenty of meter here. Just has to get 1 straight hit and that's it. Don't burst. Don't burst.
It's so scary. It's so tempting. I think all of us were thinking about it. We had our button on the had our hand on the macro there, but Fubuki not going to go ahead and press. We're going to a final game, a final round here to qualify for top 24 winners.
Yeah, massive first hit there from Fubuki. I like it, just going for the setup there after the teleport.
Pressure save. Yep, get that far slash, get the wild assault going. Want to tack on as much damage as possible. Goes for the charge dust, but SQ blocks those.
Oh, there it is, 6P. SQ just slowly trying to find a way and hasn't even pressed a button yet, Avian.
Just trying to make her way in slowly. Knows that if she's too rash, she could lose her life for it. Goes for the jump, tries to get out of the way.
Yep, air dash right on in with the safe jump. Burst finally comes out from SQ, but it's too little, too late. With the, oh, it's still not enough. There it is, the JD second overhead comes through. Fubuki sending SQ to losers.
What a way to close it out there for Fubuki. Oh, there we go. I see Darren in the Unbiased here.
Yeah, I saw chat said Johnny is scary this patch. And you know what? Speak of the devil, here comes Johnny. My hot take about the current patch is that Johnny is top 5. All right, I believe it 100%, and I will argue it. This character is crazy right now. But going against Happy Chaos, who throughout the main system changes, you know, the changes to breaking the wall with Wild Assault, the changes to White Wild Assault, the changes to things like DP in general, DPRC. Happy Chaos just got way better again.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, these are definitely battle of the characters who are doing real good this patch. People have definitely, I don't even want to say upplaying Happy Chaos, but they've definitely have a new light on the character in the current meta. Johnny, of course, has gotten the buffs to prove that this could be a character to beat in this current patch as well. Gonna be a real exciting battle as we get started.
Yeah, absolutely. Great defense there from Unbiased Ear, able to weather that whole storm, but everyone is mortal to the command roll. And Darren on a roll here. Finally, there it is, unreactable overhead.
Uh-oh. They're gonna drop the combo there for Unbiased Ear. Darren still has no bullets to work with. A good hit from Unbiased here. Conceal the deal here. Showing off no real way to get any bullets here for Darren, and it is going to close it out as predicted as well. Has to burn the burst, but is able to get the first round here in the set.
Johnny would have been fine if they just gave him the dash change, right? But now he has extra sauce on top of that. His dash has him smoothing. He is flying on roller skates, bro.
My goodness, I don't know what they did to this character, but it is looking insane so far.
Ooh, and a back throw there on the blue. Wild assault attempt from Darren. Nice block on the instant overhead. 2 in a row. And Senga comes through to push out a little bit. There's the 6P. You're going through the wall. Oh, no, we go for the knockdown. I like that. That's a much better decision.
Yep, just try to keep Happy Chaos on the side of the wall that you want. Goes ahead, tries to get a close out there. An Unbiased ear is going to close out this first game in a dominant fashion.
Yeah, you know, Avian, it was a joke before that Johnny was just skinny Gold Lewis, but it's reality now.
Yeah, no, it's like Gold Lewis had to hit keto for the one time, and now he's here. Crazy work so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I just gotta say, the dash changes have been put in the work. The fact that he now gets even better reward from landing those counter hit misfinders as well.
Yeah.
Like, I've been on the receiving end of counter hit misfinder into card super, and I'm like, wait, there's no way that I just went all the way to the other side of the screen.
Yeah, absolutely. This character is definitely sauced right now, and I'm happy for it, all right? I like Johnny, so I ain't gonna complain. Top 5 Johnny, all's right in the world.
I mean, this character is sick indeed.
He's not even that great in plus R, all right? So.
No, as long as we ignore Exer, you know, it's a pretty balanced character overall.
I had a fun match against him, all right, so. Wasn't too terrible, but I understand the sentiment. There's the wake up gold burst. And look at how, man, I cannot just state how fast he moves now. That is one of the craziest parts about him.
One of the craziest parts about HC is at 6H, at 6S, excuse me. Gonna go ahead and close it out there with that James X spot. Gonna go on the other side of the wall now. We still have plenty of meter, plenty of burst as well, but the card super, what an adjustment coming out here from Darren. Just way to react.
That card super is actually really good because it forced Darren to spend some of that meter that we just got with the positive bonus, right? Oh, unfortunately, we're going back to neutral. This is not good for Unbiased here.
Oh, that 5K could have put in the work. Good backdash coming out here. Once again, now is run out of concentration.
Oh, gets the guard.
Unbiased game to lose. Gets the 6P. Could be one more. Here goes for the low.
Misstep low. And if we blocked that misstep low, there was going to be an RC coming out from Unbiased here. What a great comeback there.
Wow. I mean, that's all I got to say to that one. Now, real awareness. It's like great awareness here by Unbiased here to get that play and close that one out.
One thing I do have to mention, I have to make clear to a lot of people watching Johnny, is that you need to keep an eye on all these Johnny players. Johnny, while he is very good in this patch, still lives and dies on fast RCs. You have to fast RC everything with this character, which can be a little bit of an execution hurdle. Oh, too far away for what's my name. That's 100 meters sped, but we still have the corner pressure.
I kind of like that, going for the double card there. And gonna get caught by the guard break on the way up. Unbiased here is gonna close it out once again. Has one more game to win here if they want to qualify for that top 24.
That was good. That was good. What a quick 2-0 here right now from Unbiased Ear. Darren is getting these moments where we're able to actually play and able to put the pain onto Unbiased Ear. But the moment that we escape and we have 50 meter available, it just becomes so difficult to win in neutral, which is crazy to say for Happy Chaos.
Yeah, I mean, Happy Chaos has a bit of an interesting matchup against Johnny. It was definitely HC favorite, I'd say. You know, after playing some HC, I felt like was one of the characters that I really enjoyed playing Johnny into. But nowadays, it feels like Johnny just has that offensive power that is pretty unbelittled as of before.
Yeah, the offense is incredibly scary, incredibly strong, and we know that Happy Chaos doesn't really have the greatest defense, right? But not only that, you can't comfortably keep your gun out in neutral either, right? Johnny just reaches so far with a lot of his buttons and with the Misfinder. Misfinder even getting that buffed hitbox.
go. Just wants to get any sort of bullets back.
Unbiased here being so difficult to open up, but finally, here we go. Darren, Deus Ex Machina, gonna refill those bullets and get the hard knockdown.
So much damage too. I mean, Johnny has some of the most health in the game, and look at the way that HC's able to shred through that. Oh no. Getting hit by that far slash is definitely nothing fun. Gonna get opened up by the J Mistfinder. Gotta know what his name is. I forgot, I think.
All right, YRC, a little bit late YRC, but we swing right into the super. Let's get some J's in the chat.
As many J's as you can, because Unbiased here is on a tear right now. Has one more round to win. Not even a game. I almost said a round, but only has one more round.
Oh, and the overhead.
Oh, I like that. Going into the stance, trying to fake out Darren. Let's get good block, good tech as well. And gets the pickup with the close slash. Only one more clean hit here to close it out. Darren's gonna try to keep themselves into this thing.
All right, YRC.
Oh no.
R slash. That should be it. Nope, we get the knockdown. Not quite. Didn't build up the meter in time. But we blocked the YRC and Unbiased here, closing it out with a 3 coming up. Axel versus Slayer. I love both these characters, but look, I know I'm a professional, but if there's a Slayer on the screen, y'all already know who I'm biased for.
Hey,
that's Denim too.
That's what we do here on TNS. We have fun. You know, it's like, so what's got to be done.
Look, this is the character I started playing when I played Strive, was Axel. But now my love's back, and there it is. Map a hunch. Get you with the pile bunker through the wall.
Plenty of damage coming out here. Not only a tip of the damage iceberg here for Slayer, able to just absolutely just decimate health bars.
Yeah, and Axel is also really fun and really interesting in this patch. He got some cool changes, some really much needed changes as well. Damage is still going to be huge here with the Axel Bomber loops. But again, he still has that lower health, right? So Slayer just has to make one correct guess. Throws the... Oh!
Wow!
Throws the It's Late? That's crazy!
I don't think I've ever seen that. That's insane.
Okay, Def Evan.
Def Evan showing off what happens when you get on net play. You do your reps, able to make some reads like that go on and know exactly what's going to happen in the interaction. One more touch for Kreator. Should do it! Goes for the low!
Yep. Universe. With the perfect there for Kreator, and that's just how some rounds can go when you're going up against Slayer.
They're trying to get those predictions in. It's looking real close. Both sides got the counterplay. Both sides got the damage, everything you could want.
I will say, with this match in particular, though, Slayer always has very linear movement, right? Very predictable movement, which is something that Def Heaven can definitely play around with and use it to full effect for zoning. But once we go in, you're in Slayer's domain.
Oh my goodness, look at the damage so far. Yeah, I was gonna say though, if you are on Axel, you want to be able to take advantage of that linear movement, but Kreator making sure everything is so tricky, able to find his way out with that 5K. Now able to close out that game as well.
Feels good to be back on Strive.
Oh yeah, it's got to feel good after you're hitting combos like that.
Def Heaven's still doing a decent job. I think the only real mistake was just going in a little too much, right? Kind of sit back, force that zoning game first to kind of establish a game plan against Kreator and force them to overextend and then get your big damage off of your whiff punishes with things like rainwater and stuff like that.
You just got to set up those mix-up situations. Everyone knows the setup, but the real hard part is setting them up. Oh, using those mappers, just trying to get in as little difficulty as possible. Gets hit with the rainwater, great conversion. And all the Axel bombers. Back up here.
Yep.
Not like we were expecting the matchup. I'm trying to make sure that you were out of that twist.
Yeah, when you set out the tornado there, we've already seen Kreator is going to the sky, right? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And again, utilizing that 2P, utilizing that 2H, and now she'll be able to get the kill here. Oh, no! Isn't able to get the route going there.
Super Mappa Hunt is gonna win, and we actually chase it down with the RC GIF backwards JH Death Heaven.
What? John, are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? That punishment is, that's one of the most aware punishments we've seen in the tournament so far.
Yeah, I see a dead Axel. That's what I see.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that now. Had more in the tank too. You see that with the backwards hitting, the backwards hit pile bunker. My goodness gracious. Oh no! Might see another one here.
What's Avian? You can say it.
Listen, don't worry about what I was gonna say. Don't worry about that. Anyway.
Great, a little bit of space. There's a super jump right on in.
Oh, that could have been huge there if we went for the bait, but no bait there. Keeping things simple. Oh, it's such a scary spot if you're Death Haven. One car map 100, the whole round could be over.
Oh, that was so scary with the dashboard. Nearly got the punish there, but you're still stuck in the corner. Wire being blocked. Ooh, we caught you mashing on the way down with the JK. There was still a gap in there between that and the 2D.
That great awareness there from Kreator, especially getting that pickup. Maybe was expecting it to actually go for the full combo there, but will take the hits where he can get them. Death Haven now on the back ropes. It's looking close in every single game, but just one or two small decisions are allowing Kreator to take each of these right now.
Honestly, incredible here. I am loving every single match we're getting.
Oh yeah, it's like, and then of course that helps when Slayer's on the screen as well.
Oh, absolutely. That's the extra cherry on top.
It's like we already got some great Guilty Gear action out here. You pair it with some of our favorite characters. You already know we're gonna be having a good time. Again, do not believe in that 2H. Scary stuff here. Not only does Slayer have to be confident, so do you whenever you're getting these punishes. You cannot allow Slayer to get into intros. You're gonna be in for a world of hurt.
Oh, yep. Panda Doom not going to get punished there. Chat saying player versus zoners seems like you have to play perfect or you die. Yep, that's how it's always been.
Yeah, but like that is Guilty Gear. That's how it works for sure. I mean, listen, I played plus R Eno plus R Bridget versus Slayer was definitely a good time. Get
my god!
Super, though.
Oh my god! Chat room.
For free.
Chat room.
I believe.
Chat, is this true? Okay, too much scaling.
Yeah, that was way scaled. Way scaled. My bad. I don't know this character. I know.
Alright, still dead anyway.
Hey.
Master's Hammer on the other side.
Here we go here. Death Haven only has one more chance.
Oh, wow. Closing the gap after the cherry bomb there with Mappa Hunch. That was so smart from Kreator. Death Heaven getting caught, picking out the 2K. Really unfortunate.
Oh my goodness, the 4-hit combo into death here, including an RC. Oh. Good block on the turn. Good block on the tab dust, excuse me. Like I said, any Mappa, any dash up 2H, so many scary committal options here from Kreator that can close it out. Setting up a dandy, has the meter, you gotta be so careful. Goes for the 2H and the late RC to close it out. A 3-0 sweep for Kreator.
Yeah, Kreator looking right at home here with Slayer.
Good stuff coming out here from them. Like we said,
This year, which is currently happening off stream, so we'll keep you all updated on that one. Or you can follow along, !bracket in the chat.
now, if you were to tell me that we had a potential to get a Johnny mirror and a Testament mirror on both sides of top 8 winners, I would have laughed at you last patch. But that just shows how much, as you predicted at the beginning of the stream, the meta has been shaken up. Not only have these players been improving, but also their characters have gotten much stronger.
This is easily the best Strive has ever been, and we're seeing some of the best players playing it out right now. So far, MFCR down on life, but up on tension here.
As we said before, MFCR, a player not afraid to get hit. It's like a linebacker on your high school football team, not afraid to lead with the head, get some hard contact.
Leo built like a linebacker. Oh,
right, Bedman gets a hit on the way down. What? What was
out of the corner? Kiske, help! Help!
Oh Oh my god! No!
I see your vision, Daisuke. I see your vision.
What? I'm just so lost. What did I even just watch? Man, I mean, Fubuki gonna close it out there with a very interesting hitbox.
That is the hand of God coming down and placed on Fubuki's shoulder.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's like Fubuki making sure that they did not go through the wall there. Gotta maintain that momentum. I mean, honestly, if I'm MFCR, I'm more confused than anything. It's gonna be real hard to recover from that one.
Getting that wall break there could have been exactly what MFCR needed to win that round. But right now, Fubuki, with not a single scratch on their face, blocks the burst and gets a perfect to close out game number 1.
Lots of shenanigans there in game number 1, but Fubuki able to show off this dominance, take advantage of a very interesting situation there, and close out the first game. Like I said, we're getting closer to the end times. As you can see, we got some of the games playing off stream here. I see I see El Maza, Mr. Dany coming up against Unbiased here. Set staying nice and close, but in the meantime, we gotta keep our eyes in front of us and see what else Fubuki and MFCR can bring to the table.
Now, you have to remember, too, that we haven't seen really 2D come out. 2D is going to be decent in this matchup, but you have to be careful about how you use it because Fubuki's not charging the Grave Reapers, right? Fubuki understands that if they try to charge the Grave Reapers, MFCR can just snipe them with the 2D.
Yes, exactly. They're just trying to make sure that hitboxes are on the screen, not trying to get too greedy there. As you can see, it feels like a lot of these Grave Reapers have not necessarily been to get any big hits, but just to set up the Succubi and create those mix-ups in the mid-screen.
Set up the Succubi and prevent the grounded approach from MFCR, right? You cannot 2D with the Grave Reaper coming in.
100%.
Right, but now we finally get the first. MCR slowly but surely pushing that boulder uphill. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. One must imagine Sisyphus plus here.
Other side there indeed. Has 100 bar. Next mix-up should close it out here, but great back down from Fubuki. Goes for the super, says, you know what, I'm going to get the right hitboxes this time. Take it through the wall and close out this round.
Look, if anyone's complaining about Testament, complaining that Testament is good now after so long, all I got to say is just play them. Pick them up and play them. It's that bad, huh? Oh, 6P. Hitting its mark.
The character selection screen is open to everyone. That's the beauty of it. Gotta get those far slashes out. Seen a lot of far slashes, seen a lot of that Succubus being set up. Can't even land that 2D. It's all getting mitigated. Goes for the DP. It's gonna get blown up here. Fubuki has this game on lockdown right now.
Oh, trying to go for a little shimmy in here, but it's gonna eat the 2D RC.
On the other side. Needs to block one more mix up here and does.
Echo Deck coming through with the $27.50 into the match. Reno, this round's for you. 6P hits its mark.
Ooh, doesn't get the stain. It's so scary, but gets the back throw instead. What a risky back throw, and Fubuki's gonna close out the second game here.
As Rome comes through. TNS Rome himself, 17 months. How you doing, Rome? You watching Raw right now? Got Raw on one screen, TNS on the other.
That's the optimal way to spend a Monday night, I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
All right, Fubuki wants to close this one out. I'm watching Strive on both streams. GOAT.
That's how you do it. My GOAT, Rome.
Love Rome himself in here.
Fubuki up 2-0 here against MFCR. And the thing is Leo does, like, his toolkit is meant to struggle a little bit against zoners, right? That's why he has the big, slow fireball. Something that he can follow behind and blows up fireballs on his way there. So we're seeing that in action. Also with the box dash, right? He doesn't just have a full run.
Go there. Just hit that pinwheel super. Wants to tack on. That's a bit of extra damage. And is going to be able to close it out here. MFCR trying to garner back any sense of momentum.
That's looking more like the Miguel that we know. Keeping the burst as well going into the next round.
As you can see, trying to keep things nice and controlled here in the mid game.
And
ND going ahead with a $128 donation. What a beast.
Oh my God, Envy, thank you so much. Making this pot nice and fat. That perfect's for you. MFCR still holding on to the burst though. Able to get the air to air. Burst to maintain pressure in the corner.
Oh, great conversion here by Miguel. And once again, the back three. Gotta set up these meaties. Wow, that far slash not getting caught out there. The dash up DP sure is though.
Oh, nice block on the run through as well, but gets caught back dashing. IBFD to push out. That was genius there, because after the forward dash, you weren't gonna have to get put into a mix-up situation.
Oh my goodness, the meaty there. It's looking like it's only gonna be one more setup here to close this out.
Available.
Utilizing your FDs is not going to be able to, and not only is Fubuki going to close that out, get in the top end on the winner's side, but do it with a clean sweep here.
3-0 against MFCR. That is incredible.
Elevate everyone up to being as potent as the top tiers, so I'm going to be really interested to see how that shakes things up.
Yeah, and that chat is right. Biking is kind of...
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Jumping into it. Kazam kicking things off with the blue jacket on. We're not playing around here. Full power right off the gate against Kreator.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Gonna get the far slash there. Two masters of the character portrait. Kazam, one of the first Johnnies to get it done here in the States. They're gonna bring to the table. And it's looking like they're gonna bring a ton of damage. One more mix up to the table. No biting though from Kreator. Now they're gonna get a chance to get something started.
Yeah, gets the guard crush there with the power bunker. Dash to the other side for the mix up. Gonna get caught this time. Yeah, we're extending it a bit. Just to squeeze out some extra damage. That's optimal for Meatless.
Uh-oh. Get it done. Goes for the gold burst. Just wants to close it out. I respect it.
Yeah, but now you're back.
Oh, doesn't proc the card. Good block. Great defense by Kreator.
Wow. Able to just get the 2D confirm into the RC.
So willing to hold down back. Gotta love it from Kreator. Showing off some good fundamentals, but Slayer doesn't really have many options there. Could go for the Hand of Doom.
You know, if there's one thing that Strive did for Slayer players,
Oh
it's told them that they have to learn how to block. Or you could just throw. You don't have to hold that at all. Dashes into the corner there too. Oh my God, I'm dizzy. Which way is he appearing?
Oh my! I love that, just going for the 5H. Like, going to be able to kill, goes for the throw there. And Kazam's going to close it out one round apiece.
All right, I like what I'm seeing. That 5H was a strong play there from Kazam. I wonder if we were going for reversal super.
Oh my goodness.
Either way, it ended up working out, right? Covers both options there.
Yep. Oh goodness. You see how good the Oki situation is now off those misfinders for Johnny. Goes for the hero 6K to say the least. Should be able to get the kill. Has enough meter to RC it.
Brothers.
What is this round? Oh, Kazam, nah, that was almost crazy.
We weren't close enough to the wall. That absolutely would have worked if we were just a little closer to the wall, and I would have lost my mind. But, okay, I was going to say, Kreator wasn't out of it yet. Finally getting caught, though, trying to get on in with the map a hunch.
I was very ready to pop off there. I was very ready to be like, nah, what could Kazam be cooking? I mean, ends up finding it there, but that would have been a crazy way to end the round.
Absolutely. And also, Envy did leave a comment with $128 saying it's TNS number 128. King Jobber asked nicely. Also, Avian is the GOAT. Here's $1 for every Strive TNS. Thank you again, Envy, for the $128 contribution to the bracket.
Oh, man, now that's the true GOAT. That's the true GOAT for sure.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right, gotta get things going here. Can't let that donation go in vain. You already know we gotta get some good Strive to go along with it.
Yep. That far slash whiffs, has a lot of recovery to it, catching the backdash as well there with the close slash. Oh, it's hard. Slayer's got that white guy power up.
Oh, yeah, listen, the married man buff is very real. I'm sure you know that firsthand now.
Oh, here we go. right in the Joker trick. Not close enough to the wall, though, but you know what? He'll take that.
Yeah, whoa, not gonna kill. What? It's gonna be literally a pixel of health left. Goes for the JK. Could have been anything. Could have been the Misfiner. Could have been the Insenga. Anything would have killed there, but it decides to close it out. Kreator's gonna go ahead and try to close out a round of their own.
Oh, look at that damage. Off in this one cross up, trying to go for the blood-sinking universe. Too far away for the Misfiner to catch the legs. Again, just a little too far away for the Misfire to connect. It's this time. He's going to get the full pickup.
Wow.
Watch the first 6H punish. What's my name?
I'm sure the chat knows. I don't know. Y'all got to help me out here.
My name's Jeff. That's what the J stands for.
Goes for the low there. Not going to quite be able to get it done. Has one more meter. Close it out. Is it going to need it except for that confirm? And Kazam is going to go ahead and go up 2-0 here.
Yeah, looking really strong. I mean, again, it's another situation where Johnny can cover a lot of different angles, and player just has that very predictable on-rails movement, right? You know the angles that Slayer can kind of approach it. That's why we saw before when Kreator was going up against Def Heaven, we were doing a lot of like jumping and a lot of air buttons and things like that just to kind of like stagger our approach.
Yeah, like it just feels like Kazam has the neutral unlock here. Like, that is the way that this matchup has to be played. You have to make sure that your neutral decisions are looking good, and you got to make sure that Ray's raid is looking good as well. Shoutouts to y'all for coming through. If you watched some Strive, hopefully you had a great stream, Ray. But we got this top 8 action. Got to be qualifying here. Dang. Gonna see Adventure versus Razo and losers. According to chat, we got some bangers in the winners and losers side. Let's keep it going here.
Ooh. Yeah, so Kreator with the swap to Giovanna. I do like this, right? I feel like Giovanna has definitely some good movement to really keep the pressure on Kazam here. Also with the anti-airs, very nice. To get those plus frames. What's nice too is you don't have to spend meter to get the guard crush, right?
Oh yeah, like that's just that just comes with the territory, especially now with the new step dash. Kreator gonna show off that the switch is already paying off. Kazam needs to readjust to the matchup. So used to fighting Slayer already. Now has to deal with that really crisp, real fast Giovanna movement.
Here we go. Gets the sweep card is out, and the overhead on the way down is some nasty work. Super's gonna come through again. Hard knockdown here for Kazam, still with burst available for both players as well.
Showing off that name once again. 2K catches Kreator trying to press something. Oh, you can tell that Kazam is sitting there trying to bait out that burst a little bit, but you know what? Just wants to close it out. Going for a perfect as well. Great 6P for Kreator.
Oh, the burst comes out. Not going to be blocked here, but we just go right back on in with the deal.
Might be the last time we learn his name for the set so far. Only has one more Oki situation if he gets a good hit. Kreator does have some meter though, has that defensive buff, catches him as an anti-air with the card pop and closes it out. The only way we know how with that J is gonna be a 3-0 for Kazam as they qualify for top 8 on the winner's side.
And just like that, we are going to be getting Unbiased ear versus.
Outstanding here for TNS number 128. But like I said, appreciate all y'all for dropping by. It's been a great time. I've been having fun. Hope y'all have been having fun as well. If y'all weren't sick of Testament, we got even more here as SYMPHUUKAI fights off against the classified on the Giovanna.
The mint green Reaper here.
Yeah, I mean, for anyone who knows their lore, we got classified, who is an Atlanta player, fights off against Testament very, very regularly, as they have one of the best NA Testaments at their region. So I'm really excited to see how SYMPHUUKAI can bring a new flavor to the matchup and try and throw someone who has that matchup knowledge.
SYMPHUUKAI was one of the OG Testaments, really carrying them and repping them when they were not that strong, and still making good placements here at TNS, but gets caught by that instant overhead there with the BRC.
Looking real good. More classified right now. But here comes SYMPHUUKAI, gonna put the Succubi on him once again. Get that curse applied.
Yeah, Terror Twin's gonna help us carry all the way through the corner. Not gonna break the wall though. We want the pressure. We want nowhere for Classified to run.
Not even gonna give Classified a chance here. SYMPHUUKAI, at the cost of the burst, gonna close out the first round. What Classified is gonna try to do to overcome this match so far. Once you're out of life deficit against Testament, you are not sitting in a good spot. And SYMPHUUKAI showing that off right now. Block the same triangle for that strike throw. Classified has nowhere to go. Good block on that. The adjustment from SYMPHUUKAI is gonna allow them to keep this pressure started though. Love that one more touch coming out here from SYMPHUUKAI. Backdash isn't gonna get caught, but the 2K is gonna catch Classified standing up 1-0 here.
All right, already off to a good start. SYMPHUUKAI taking game number 1, getting closer to making our mirror match dreams a reality.
It's gonna be an interesting one for sure. Obviously, you cannot count Classified out, not only on Geo, but also has that experience in the matchup.
Duel 1.
SYMPHUUKAI, though, just such a great player. As you said, one of the standards of NA Testament. Maybe even a Testament in the world. I can't really think of a player who's gotten better, more consistent results than they have so far.
True. Very true, very true. So let's see if they can keep that consistency up in this new version with this wave of Testament players that are rising up to the occasion. And right now, let's see if Classified can get away from this wave of offense.
Oh, what a pickup there! Great confirm of the later hits of that 2H. It's gonna kill, actually. No scaling there with that 2H. Great recognition. SYMPHUUKAI sitting in an incredible spot right now. Neutral gets the guard crush. We're striking and throwing. No DP here is such a scary spot here for SYMPHUUKAI. Great 2K to stop the momentum. Once again, getting a great conversion off of the 2H as well.
Oh, but gets caught with the far slash. Nice, we have spent the RC. Absolutely, you should be able to get the kill off of this with the wall break.
That was your kill the charge. Just gonna go ahead and make sure that everyone in the building knows that they killed. 1-1 here in the set count. Right here from SYMPHUUKAI can't quite get enough on that startup. Oh, I like this. SYMPHUUKAI striking and throwing. Which one are we gonna do next?
Ooh, okay, the backdash there. SYMPHUUKAI was trying to press with the 2P. Look at that wrist gauge. Oh, we catch the backdash. Classified tried to give up a little bit of space, but ended up giving up a lot of life.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at the life lead. Has the positioning lead as well. Great reaction on the 6B. Should kill.
Jump, jump. 2-0 here for SYMPHUUKAI up against Classified.
Installing that EXE beast to close it out. One more game here for SYMPHUUKAI. Gotta see what Classified has left in the tank to try to bring this back.
I mean, Classified has been playing well. It's the thing, it's just not being able to close out those rounds. We saw them close out the round in the last game, but when SYMPHUUKAI gets going, you're seeing a common thing when these Testament players get going. Not only is it tough to get in, but they could just teleport right on out, so you have to be ready for that, and it kind of makes your decision-making, makes you second-guess yourself to press the button, to go in, you know what I mean? If you're expecting the teleport.
Oh, I definitely gotta agree with you on that one.
Now just trying to find the gap, trying to thread the needle. The burst is spent.
Classified finally trying to find their rhythm right now. Has SYMPHUUKAI back into a corner. And SYMPHUUKAI's gonna find their way out. Great side switch.
A hard knockdown here with the Terror Twins. Into a throw, RC. Gonna finish it right here. Set point now for SYMPHUUKAI.
Uh-oh. Super excited to see what SYMPHUUKAI is gonna do to close this out here. We see Classified trying to make sure that they are not sent to losers just yet. Didn't get all the way here in top 24 winner side just to go down easy. Great use of the far slashes from every Testament player today.
Great use of the far slash there from Classify with the dash in, trying to bait out the burst there. Gets the 6P. Stim holding on to that burst though, doesn't want to be a hero. 6P again, and there's the round. Classified. Swinging right on back.
Oh my goodness. Classified able to find a round. Could this be the momentum that they need here? SYMPHUUKAI seems to be on fire, but now Classified is getting to do what they need to do. It ain't over till the Succubi starts singing, so you gotta be so careful if you're SYMPHUUKAI. You cannot let Classified get anything here, because look at the damage that's on you now.
Spinning dog kick. Hard knockdown. Classified finally gaining some momentum here. Goes for the low option. Yep, catching you, attempting to press. And Classified finally getting a point on the board here. That's what we like to see, competitive set.
You just never want to press on. Pressing on that is always such a scary option. If you're anybody, to be honest, they always tell you, oh, you just got a 6P, and oh, you just got to make sure that, you know, they aren't doing this fake stuff on you. But then they can just hit you while you're trying to do that 6P. Such a scary spot there with that empowered spiral arrow. And now Classified is going to be able to get a game on the board. Trying to prevent the prophecy from happening.
Never safe. All right, first comes out early here from Sim.
Oh, man. I love that. Love the spiral arrow once again. Taking it all the way through that Grave Reaper. So much damage on the side of SYMPHUUKAI. Classified looking to pick up yet another round so far. Probably able to kill. Still needs one more hit.
But we are back to neutral.
Yep, SYMPHUUKAI with some diligence can close this out here. Goes for the punish on the 5K, but it's not going to be enough.
A great run so far now from Classified, trying to bring it back to a game 5, but Stim starting off really strong, even getting the burst there a little bit with the wild assault, just the way it's meant to be used to confirm those wall breaks.
It's gonna be big damage, but the corner carry even better here. Goes for the mix-up on the other side. Love that. Just gonna make sure get that burst out, just trying to close this out as well.
Trying to catch the backdash there with the low. Nice dash right underneath Unholy Diver.
Wow, that's where I was saying that matchup knowledge is going to come in handy. We are now sitting at 2-2 right now. If this kills, and it sure does.
This is looking much more likely now for Classified, trying to stomp out the mirror match dreams.
It's looking real scary here. If you are SYMPHUUKAI, you had it on lock before, and now I love to see the Geo Bros in the chat saying, you know what, you gotta bring this last game home.
Duel 1.
A bit silent before, but it's gonna be game 5. Whoever wins the next 2 rounds is going to go on into this top 8.
All right, first comes out. Spiral arrow. Yep, we're getting in now. We are getting in through this wall of skulls, this wall of Grave Reapers and birds. We're making every single hit count. Classified with a solid life lead, getting a lot of meter off of SYMPHUUKAI, including the burst.
Oh, goes for the throw there, and it's gonna kill. Classified was sitting on the opposite end of a set point, and now has a set point of their own. We could see the reverse sweep.
Oh, and the 6P too, well placed. Mortal counter on the 5H. This one is going to do a ton of damage. My God, where's your health bar?
Uh-oh. Might kill here, but it's gonna go for the drop. And the reverse sweep is complete. Classified closes out the last spot in the top 8 winner side.
And just like that, but Trigun Stampede is fire, all right?
Yes,
and that's
yes.
CG. So the era of CG weekly anime, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good.
Man, remember when we used to make fun of CG whenever they used to put it in?
Good now, though. They locked in. Let's see which player's going to lock in here.
100%. As you can see here, Tess is trying to get things started with the Fukio. Really hard for Johnny on the defensive side of things, so he has to really succeed on that offense. If you don't give Johnny a chance to breathe, though, like Tess is doing right now, then the matchup then becomes real hard. Gonna go right into the Fukio. Look at that huge life lead for TestYourLuck.
Oh, yep, there we go. 6K, Sweet Chin Music. Just the Joker trick here to break the wall.
Showing off. I was gonna say jack of all trades, but Nago definitely still looks like a master of none, even post-patch. Putting another jack on him, we got him in the pocket here. I don't know, I think I'm re-raising on this.
Hey, house always wins.
Absolutely. Now, is the house Nagoriyuki, or is it what are we considering the house here?
That's a good question.
There you go, gonna get those pseudo Rekkas coming in here, and ends up going for the command grab to get some of that extra blood. And then stop the bleeding here, figuratively and in game.
Oh, just right on in with the throw, goes for the OTG. Yeah, gets the burst out here. Classic Nago setup, going for the close slash there. But one whip, and now MJ in the driver's seat, gets the wall break, 6-8, but we're back to neutral. Oh, that's okay.
Uh-oh. And ends up getting slashed there. I mean, honestly, you go into that misfinder stance, anything can happen to you, and sometimes you just lose the game. MJ showing that it can happen to anybody. Oh, what's the song? Oh, original bet mentioned.
Happened to you.
Classic. One of my favorite songs from Exert for sure.
Original
Outside of
bet is
Bedman
pretty
theme.
fire.
Bedman theme is my favorite for sure.
Oh, do the sheep count sheep?
Yep. Sheep be counting sheep, and right now MJ be counting up these W's. Tess gotta see if he can stop it right now, and this BSU is a great way to start.
Again, pushed up against the wall. MJ was able to weather the storm last time, but we're going straight through the glass.
Storm picked up here. It's looking real crazy here for TestYourLuck. Look at that. So much health on the table. Could have done just about whatever he wanted.
Ooh, but we're going for the wild assault routing here. Not going to be able to get the wall break. We fumbled just a little bit there. TestYourLuck recognizing the opportunity and cashing in.
Goes for the run up DP. If you get caught trying to react to the Fukio forward, you can go ahead and do the DP, get some big damage, get that hard knockdown. All I gotta say though is you are running real low on help, my brother, and of course, gonna get even lower here with that what's my name. The YRC coming out. Like that. Goes right back down to level 2. You want to make sure that you have room to Fukio. That if you Fukio, you aren't going to get absolutely destroyed here. Oh, it's just so scary to find ways to lower that blood gauge, though.
I love the backdash that we saw there, trying to get the throw whip from TestYourLuck. TestYourLuck not going to bite. Gets clipped by the JS. On it again, but what a backdash! And the overhead's going to connect. Reaches just a little bit further than the first hit.
Ooh, it's mix, I'm afraid. It's mix. Especially when the first one whiffs, you were like, dang, there's really nothing I can do here. Hold on.
Yeah, call like a deer in headlights there at the end.
Gotta see here. We got 1-1. This isn't even a top 8 qualifier. The fact that, once again, one of these players is going to be getting a 17th is insane.
This is just such an absurd tournament so far. These matches have been so good from game number 1. Oh, what'd you miss, Hotashi? You almost missed Johnny Mirrors and Testament Mirrors in winner side of top 8.
Yeah, we got the Testament Mirror locked in on top 8. Then we got Gio versus Johnny, all in winners.
It's the Johnny Mirror that's locked in.
Oh yeah. We got Kazam versus Unbiased here. Yeah.
Right now we're trying to see if another Johnny can crack their way in the top 8.
I'm just still got a bit of a journey to go, though. Only in top 24 round 1.
Oh, bro.
Great punish there by TestYourLuck.
Absolutely. TestYourLuck has been playing this matchup very well, but is close. There it is. Yep, 2K, 2D. I like that we didn't go for the deal this time, right? Wanted the quicker recovery on just the regular vault.
Good backdash there from Test, utilizing that big boy backdash.
Backdash is going to get caught. Tries to bait out the burst there with the jump. I like the idea from Test.
Want that burst so bad. Wants it once again. You can see him just ever so slightly trying to bait it out. Finally gets his wishes. But it's going to be so scary using all of this blood on his movement.
Yeah,
Is going to pop.
Oh, and then we flip right on in. Oh, you might be able to get a TOD. You might be able to, no, not quite a TOD. We didn't go for the RC there. I think if we went for the RC, that actually would have been a touch of death.
Oh, yeah. Now you are in the mercy of this guard break, and MJ is going to go ahead and close out that game there, the real strike throw.
So up 2-1 now, back and forth here with rounds and games.
Let's see. It's like I'm loving the loving MJ. I mean, he's like we said, supreme down player. Everyone in this game has this down play, but still had a stint where he thought this character was bad. And I'm like, brother, you cannot keep thinking like this, man. Like this character's got what he needs.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
It's in the mid range though. The DP is gonna connect. Zanuff so impressive here. Dash to the other side. And then this is probably the worst position to be in against Johnny. No room to Fukio. Gotta make a hard read. And to make a hard read, he does. You gotta know that MJ's gonna be doing anything he can here to not get grabbed.
Oh, his back is up against the wall now. There's not too much room to run away. We've constantly been getting caught by that close /2 when we try to backdash or jump out. But right now, we're just gonna get caught by that 6H through the glass into the next round.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is looking crazy here. 2-1 here for MJ, but not gonna quite secure that. Not gonna quite secure that set point. It's also a bit more to go. Test making sure that he is keeping himself alive as well.
Dash on in, close flash. Yeah, I like the little bit of delay in between those Gatlings there, trying to find Test pressing a button.
Let's see. Got MjKurase just going ahead, making sure that the pressure is locked down and now securing that set point that he's been after this whole time.
MJ the quickest draw on TNS, but gonna get ripped with the DP.
Good burst from Test. Really wants to make sure that he secures this round early. Has to make sure that he's doing it without the blood meter though.
And this might be it. Spend the RC. No, we drop it. Mask back on. The BRC on the deal attempt. Brother, help. Help.
So scary. Surprised you didn't burst there. You gotta find a way out.
So it's like Jason Voorhees. The mask is on. Gets the whip punish. Fukio forward with the slowdown from the RC. TestYourLuck clutching it out. MJ letting it slip. It all slipped through his fingers. If he just went for the RC instead of trying to get the deal pickup, he would have had the game.
Insanity out here from TestYourLuck, making sure that he's staying alive. It was looking like dire straits for Test, and now sitting here in a game 5 scenario. You gotta shout out to Streamrunners picking all of the banger sets to put on the broadcast so far.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
What the round thought's gonna be, goes for the 6H. Look at that, plenty of damage. No opportunity to burst for TestYourLuck either. What?
We tried to press a button there. Maybe we tried to go for a 6H or something, but we extended our hurt box and got clipped by the downward swipe of that DP.
Oh, how dare you try to press anything in my vicinity when I got Shizuru.
There it is, 1,000-year blood war. TestYourLuck sending MJ through the wall.
Oh, and the back throw by Test. Barely more throw range. Oh, not going out though. Good close slash. And just goes for the low there.
2K2D set point for Test Your Luck. Lady Luck on his side.
Oh, with the Beyblade. Such a scary spot for MJ. Good hit, and now no more burst for Test Your Luck to work with. Has one more Reflect Shield, one more White Wild Assault in the tank. For the low.
Going strong though. There's the pickup of the round for MJ. Final game, final round.
Back once again. Looking like whoever is going to close out this next interaction. We see Test really just wants that burst. And they finally gets it out. Oh no, I was going to say this Test game to lose right now. Has no more health to work with.
Oh, backdash. It gets caught by the force slash. You have to watch out. Here comes the blunder. The Mario Party mini game, and you guessed wrong. Test Your Luck eliminates MJ from the bracket.
And remember, exclamation point F2 if you want that sign-up information.
And now it's time to jump in some Johnny mirrors. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the strongest Johnny of them all? It's Dante versus Virgil. Let's get it.
Absolutely. It's like the Sons of Sparta are going to go at it. I love the two get-ups as well. As you see here, cards are going to be in hands of both of our players here. Tries to get that burst. This Finder stance battles right now. Gonna look at a quick draw duel. Really staying true to that samurai moniker and that cowboy one as well. And right now it's looking like it's unbiased. It's time to go. Shout outs to production. Virgil and Dante, you love to see it. And it's looking like Dante is gonna get the first strike there. Unbiased ear picking things off with a dominant round. As you can see, you're just seeing an offensive powerhouse. Offensive display here from Unbiased ear. Plenty of time to go for the super first J of the set. I'm gonna need a counter. We're gonna see plenty of them in this first three. Oh, goes for the throw. Oh, so many cards are getting dealt here. The minus 15 in question, no punish out here. Great punish from Unbiased here. This time only going to be one more mix-up. Tries to catch the backdash, but not going to be enough. Uh-oh, Kazam showing off that they get something going here as well. Unbiased here only needs one more touch. Gets the 6P in order to close out that first game here. We see the first game going Unbiased here. Both players showing off something crazy. I don't think that we see an Unbiased ear here, excuse me, in too many of these TNSs. Super excited to see what the Dante wielder is going to be bringing out. Man. Just makes me more excited for Marvel on Fridays as well. Always be sure to tune into that. Game number 2 kicked off here. Unbiased here has the momentum. Kazam has the tournament experience as well. Oh, gets caught on the backdash. Oh, there we go. And now you get that conversion. Shout outs to the buff. Shout outs to Daisuke. Look at the corner carry out here for Kazam. Unbiased to find his way out. You missed lots of misfinders.
Not Dante and Virgil.
I love it. All right. Considering winner semis as well. Whoever wins this is going to be getting a guaranteed third place finish. And Unbiased here is seeing like he wants it.
Oh, but here we go. Gets caught with the low into the PRC. Still able to pick up with the wall break. Positive bonus on Unbiased to your side. Kazam still sitting on a lot of meter himself. Ooh! It's over the throw with the drift up RC clean.
Sitting there in the air. Look at that Unbiased here, so patient.
Look low, first comes out. Kazam still has an opportunity here, but gets caught by the air deal.
The snipe by the deal was crazy. There we go. Seeing lots. This slash button is getting its work cut out for it. Unbiased are going for the backdash. Kazam gonna catch it though. They both dash up to each other and crouch in their faces, but Kazam is able to act first.
I can't believe they gave Johnny Millia's pin.
is nuts.
And here we
Good
go.
angle, too.
He's in the chat.
2J so far. We need to get an over/under on what's my name go whenever we got the mirror.
Breaking the wall, didn't have the meter to get the hard knockdown here, so we're going to go back to neutral. Not exactly where Unbiased here wants to be. Oh, you're getting the drop. That could have been it. Would have been able to kill if we got the super there. But Unbiased here, getting another opportunity.
Wow.
With the super.
Once again. I don't know. Maybe I need another reminder. Maybe I got Alzheimer's or something.
Nah, brother, it's part-timers, all right?
Hey.
Dash on in. Ooh, I love the deflect shield. And then the throw. Now, last patch, Johnny would not be schmoving on in to throw you before you could hit a button like that.
That strike throw game is so much more potent. Wow, the instant mid-fighter stance coming out here from Unbiased here. Like I said, definitely has the advantage on the offensive side of things. Good blocks from Kazam so far. Great fuzzy jump. That risk is such a scary factor, though. You cannot get caught by anything.
Oh, but we drop so much damage left off the table. Gets another opportunity here, though, with a 2D mortal counter.
Oh my goodness. That damage even on that high health Johnny.
Ah, foolishness, Dante. And the fast RC close slash catching you off guard, but now you're going back to neutral. Unbiased here with 100 meter on deck. Gold burst. Oh, you're dead. No,
not quite.
Wasn't able to get the pickup, but drift right into the burst. Kazam.
1-1. They're looking completely evenly matched here as it was expected.
Foolishness, Dante. You can't burst there. Without burst, you have nothing.
Oh man, this has been insane so far, I gotta say. Like, I haven't seen a matchup this even in terms of the mirror in so long. It feels like someone definitely has a better grasp on it. But nah, this is going crazy.
This is crazy. This is an incredibly entertaining mirror match. I mean, you're watching two of the best Johnny players duking it out here on TNS. What more could you want?
Duel 1.
This character's so cool. So having two of them on screen is even better.
So Johnny's so nice, they had to do it twice here in top 8 at TNS. You already know what it is. This fighter stance. I love when they do the stance and then they just punish it with another one. Look at all the missed fighters coming out here.
Oh, bit of a trade there.
Oh!
Still gonna hit. Yep. Wasn't high enough to avoid That's My Name.
Trying to get some sort of YRC action going on here. Unbiased ear decides not to bite. Goes for the tap dust. You already know it's gonna be big damage. Has the meter to back it up as well if they want to do something. Just wants to get a little bit greedy though. Wants to hold on to the meter. Oh, it calls out the dash as well. Now that's the character knowledge that you need if you want to get this far.
Yeah, I mean, being able to punish people with that long-range Joker trick is so strong. Such a good option for Johnny.
Uh-oh. That close last range coming in such good handy for Unbiased here. Goes low and it's gonna get the pickup once again. XP.
First comes out.
Oh, not here for Kazam. Just has to block anything and sure does.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Couldn't last it out. It would have been a massive comeback as well. But still in this, right? Only down one game. Unbiased here, up 2-1. We could definitely make this comeback. We've seen bigger comebacks happen. Chat, what is going on?
Listen, I mean, I just don't understand how you can look at Johnny and think this character got any better. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, he still sucks. I just think that we live in a society.
No, that is too funny there. But, as you can see, Johnny must have gotten a little better. Uh-oh. As you can see here, Unbiased here showing off his prowess here. Oh, getting all that corner carry. That meaty mix. And there it goes.
Super.
getting the reminder once again. And now, Unbiased here.
Just Jay.
Yeah, it's like Jay. That's the name. That's the whole name.
That's right, Jay. All right, close slash straight into the 2H. Gets the pick up there with the deal. It's so much easier to do the air deal combos now that you could just hold down heavy slash to get the card out as soon as possible.
That's a nice and simple. I mean, not much about this character. It's simple, so throwing the Johnny players a bone. TK tries to get a little bit antsy there with the reversal super. Kazam said, if you want to beat me, you gotta play a lot more solid than that, and takes that round. Very dominant once again.
Ooh, spiked way up into the air there, but dashes right into Unbiased Ear's hands.
Goes to the TK once again. Only needs one more round to close this out and sit on winners finals. Gets the dash with the close slash. Isn't able to bait out the burst though. Kazam is gonna get one more chance. Has the meter to bait the burst. You have to be so careful and finds a way out.
Yeah, but still, you gotta be careful about getting touched here. Unbiased Ear. Meter is gone here for Kazam now, but gets clipped with the 2K.
No. Could be one more mix up. Blocking the low. Good block on the tap dust as well. Finds their way out.
Yeah, guard crush. Tries to go for the Girardi there, but no smoke.
Finds their way onto the card.
We're trying. We're trying. We can't open each other up. Seal tight.
We know what this character does, and it's gonna go down, hit that throw. We're going to a game 5. Incredible defensive display for both players.
They've been hitting overhead so often throughout the set that you saw Kazam, or excuse me, Unbiased Ear didn't go for a single overhead that entire time.
Yeah, it's like, was thinking, all right, surely this is gonna be the time when they finally end up getting hit low. We've gone for the overhead time and time again. Surely this is the time, and it just doesn't happen. It just is not gonna happen.
Duel 1.
All right, we're gonna see one more game here. Decide who's gonna go on to the winners finals. Every set so far has been so close on the stream.
Gold burst comes on out. Lots of meter coming through.
We're gonna throw the card. Just wants to get the potential of that card proc, but it's looking like Unbiased is gonna find a misfire out.
Ooh, not quite able to get the punish though. And yeah, you can't be misfiring that close and not spending the meter to stay safe.
Uh-oh.
Pick up a drop.
No!
Yeah.
The pickup. That life is slowly dwindling away. Looks like they're gonna find the way to get it back.
Over the BRC back into the 2D, catching the forward dash. Clean work here from Unbiased Ear, but still has to find a touch. 2H. And there it is. And Senga gonna hit its mark. Set point now for Unbiased Ear once again.
Has the set point, but has no burst to work with. This is gonna be scary. Can't do any extensions with the Wild Assault. Can't even burst out of a bad hit by Kazam. You just gotta play this all out by ear. Gets Kazam's burst out as well, and now we're playing some good old Hunter's gameplay. Not fighting yet. Wow, that was so tricky. Feints the card throw into the PRC. Big damage. Gets him out of the way of the Insenga. One more touch. Seen Unbiased do it before. Spends the 50 on the extension and just gets backdashed. The resource management here and the resource denial from Kazam to send us to a final game, final round.
Still stuck on how crazy that feint was on the card deal. We tried to dash in for the throw, but instead we're gonna get punished. Tossed it to the corner. Unbiased Ear trying to close this out right here, right now. Backdashing, giving Kazam a little bit of room to escape, and Kazam is going to take it and run with it.
Oh, goes for the deal.
Speed
dash.
Mark.
Slight life advantage here from Unbiased Ear.
And I like how they're constantly trying to move in on each other, right? You don't want to get caught with the cards. Oh, and there we go! The overhead! 2P! Or JP, excuse me.
Oh, what a mash out by Kazam. Goes to the other side. Again, good block. Catches the backdash. Not going to quite be able to kill, but it's a bad scenario here.
So they are blocking for their lives. There's the throw.
No,
RC!
Kazam!
No RC spin, but the 5D is going to do it. That got a little scary at the end, but Kazam comes out on top and moves on to winners finals.
What a set here to kick.
We are just getting started here in top 8, and it's our second match on the winner's side.
Plenty of action to keep us going here.
Duel
As
one.
we can see, got to get that Testament versus Geo action.
That's TN estimate right there.
As bars. Hold on. Here we go. We got to get classified. Has that Testament matchup experience going against Fubuki, who is a very different flavor of Testament than what you're usually seeing. So, really curious to see how the knowledge of the tools is going to work with that fresh new look at the playstyle.
Yeah, Fubuki has tons of actions per second, right? We are constantly hitting buttons. But right now, we're getting hit by Classified. Didn't get a chance to really play here, taking the opportunity to right that wrong now.
Classified so far. A very dominant display here. Fubuki also needs to get used to the Giovanna gameplay. Seeing a Geo that truly knows what Testament is up to is always going to be a scary sight. Gets the teleport. Great pickup here, and Fubuki fires back into dominance.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
All right. Oh, goes for the teleport. Neutral was kind of expecting that Classified was going to stop or get confused by it. But instead, they called it out. Got the punish.
Uh-oh. As we can see, got Classified coming over here trying to go ahead and close this out. Not going to quite be enough. Needs one more setup. It should be. But easy to find some sort of mix here. Catches Fubuki trying to backdash and closes out the first game.
All right. Clean work. Already a great game. Number 1 for Classified. And this is what we saw before, right? Was taking down one Testament player to get into top 8 and going up against another Testament. Geo ends up being a pretty decent matchup, it seems like, against this new version of Testament.
Oh yeah, I mean, able to get that rush down gameplay that Testament doesn't really like. As you can see, that reactive play style doesn't work as well against Classified. He's really willing to go in. Doesn't give you that time to set up your nonsense. Spiral arrow there. Once again, going to be big damage.
Yeah, breaking through the wall, hard knockdown.
See that little FD break shimmy going on there.
Oh, it goes for the dive kick! Absolutely beautiful punish. Gets the wall break as well. Positive bonus.
One more touch here should do it. Good tech. And even better whip punish coming out from Classified. Trying to find their way into winner's semis as well. I mean, winner's finals, excuse me.
Right, still trying to slowly chase down. There's the teleport into the low.
Just keep on backdashing. Trying to really establish more of that full screen game now. Realize that it's so hard to get that mid-screen game going against Classified. You gotta just go ahead, set a full screen, give yourself some time to react, and look at what it's doing now. Fubuki is back on.
Yeah, I like that we're starting to get a little bit more aggressive. That seems to be the change that Fubuki needs. With punish immediately into the wild assault. Snatch a little bit of that burst gauge while you're at it.
Here comes the 6P though. Good deflect shield, but Fubuki tries to mash afterwards, and Classified is more than ready.
The disgusting mix-up there, crossing up, gets the guard crush as well. There's the RC, and that's going to be another game for Classified.
There we go. That is 2 games straight here for Classified. Fubuki looking like they are on the ropes. I'm really curious to see what they're going to pull out here. We've seen them do it before. We've seen them do it against MFCR, another player who is a very, very aggressive and arguably with a lot less tools. So we got to see how those adjustments, how that can be So we got to see how that can really be adapted to a player like Classified.
That's right, chat. The name's Watermelon Soda. You never had watermelon soda? It's good. It's good, bro.
Yeah.
I go to Publix and I get some of that.
Best.
Where do you live, Avian? They have Publix around there?
Absolutely not. We have Daiso. I'm from California.
Oh, you're California. That's right. Publix is only in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama.
Yeah, that's the Southern classic right there.
Oh, and we're just gonna spinning dog kick the Giovanna classic, stealing the round away and putting us at set point.
Yeah, it's looking like all Classified all the time. Like this is his prime right now. Gotta see if Fubuki has any answers. It's looking real grim though. And we're not talking about the Reapers on Testament side. We're talking about the absolute oppression on the side of Classified.
Oh my god! Yeah, we weren't ready for that wall bounce. That spiral arrow hit from so far away, but the instant overhead, the fuzzy with the J.
Oh, they retuned. Goes for the 2K. Fubuki is going to get one more chance here. Goes for the teleport. Gets a conversion, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh,
the tap dust is going to close it out, though. 3-0, a clean sweep for Classified. And with that, our winners finals is set. SYMPHUUKAI likes to slow things down, make sure that you are playing at their pace. And by doing that, it makes it a lot more frustrating for MFCR, but a lot more rewarding once that hit is gone.
Oh, you know what, chat? I love y'all. Sour cream and onion and barbecue chips. Y'all got some good taste. You know what?
God bless. God bless barbecue chips for sure.
Don't listen to anything A.B.A said about you guys.
Listen, I love chat. This is not news. Vinegar better? All right, I can rock with that too. Sea salt vinegar will make your day better, just like Testament and Leo gameplay will make my day better as well.
Oh yeah, but here we go, breaking the wall. Not sending out sugar, spice, and everything nice, just the bird. Maybe we get the throw here. RC gonna go for the kill this time. There they come, the Terror Twins. But not enough to get the kill still.
Ooh, just comes MCR. Has a little bit of health to work with, but we've seen him do these time and time again. Almost what he's known for at this point. Goes for the throw. Also, I see y'all gassing up Zaps. Yo, shout out Zap. That's top 0 Chipp. If y'all don't know, get on that immediately as SYMPHUUKAI goes and closes out the first round of the game.
I don't like hot Chipp, bro.
Nah, don't worry. That one's not it's not hot. You can get the not hot variant. Also very tasty.
I'll have to try it.
There we go. Gotta see if that full screen Arbiter putting in that work. Great DP by MFCR.
Oh my god, trying to go for the swaggy combo there, but the JD's not going to quite work out. Dash right on in. 5K, 6K. Fast RC into the close slash. Sim still stuck in the corner. Finds a way out though with the 2K, 2D.
Oh no. Once again, MFCR showing that he doesn't quite know the fuzzy timing for that. Such an important part of the Testament matchup, even though it's a matchup that not too many people have studied, even the top players.
Look at this 100 meters still on Sim's side. Oh, but gets clipped and all that meter down the drain, saving it for next round.
Uh-oh. I do not know what it's going to look like on the side of SYMPHUUKAI. You're going into this with no burst against Leo Whitefang. That 2H is going to be a great start, though. Forces MFCR to use his own burst. Oh, goes to the other side. Wanted to bait out that burst so bad. Oh, great punish on the back turn D. Gets the pickup with the wall bounce from playing basketball right now.
Good play right now for Sim. All the momentum is in their corner.
Oh, great catch there.
Oh, but the throw! No RC on the throw. That's fine. Yep, OTG with the super. How could I forget? It's been a couple weeks and I forget.
Oh yeah, it's like, come on now. That OTG with the super, I believe it does some of the most OTG damage in the game. Like, just absolutely a menace when you're sitting there on the ground. MFCR able to take great advantage of that, get the first game against SYMPHUUKAI. So far, securing his first game against the top level Testament of the tournament.
Yeah, it's it was brutal for him last time.
Yeah. That's what I was saying though. It's always interesting to see how different approaches to a character can really show off what they're capable of. On the other side, we got MFCR who's showing off that he is doing much better against this version of the character almost. I mean, Fubuki, very unfamiliar territory, finally started entering those online brackets. SYMPHUUKAI, a bit more of a known playstyle, has been a veteran here in the online scene.
Absolutely. Oh, but too far away for the 2D. That's unfortunate, but still able to escape from the corner. Catching MFCR low. Teleport. Nice reaction there from MFCR. Ready with a throw. Oh, and SYMPHUUKAI gets caught trying to press Avian and then put right into the blender.
Loving that there. Feels like gets the cleanup with the pinwheel. MFCR is looking like he is on a tear right now. Hasn't really given up much room for SYMPHUUKAI to do anything. Oh, gets hit by the overhead. Those of you who don't know, if they are doing that mix-up and they go for the high inherently, it's so much better to just get hit by the first hit. They're going to instantly go into the JD, and then you get punished from there. Great display of the matchup knowledge from MFCR.
Incredible awareness here. And now with a 2-0 lead on Sim, threatening to eliminate them from the bracket. One more game. They need your energy to bring this back. It's a tall mountain to climb.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough spot for SYMPHUUKAI. Not only do you have to win 3 games straight, you got to win 3 games straight when MFCR only has 1 more game until he advances on the loser side. You know, as you said, it's going to be a tough mountain to climb, but if any Testament can do it, it's got to be SYMPHUUKAI. They've been in this situation time and time again, and have been able to claw their way out.
And now they have a newly buffed Testament here to help push them even further beyond. Trade right off the bat. No one getting too much of a leg up on the other with that.
Seeing that full screen here once again. We know it, and we love it. Lots of slash button being pressed here. Even there on that DP as well. Spot ends up catching him with the overhead, just not prepared.
Ooh. Yes, 6P is going to hit its mark. We can't make any mistakes here. We got the mirror to work with, but we have to get the right read. There's the hit. Burst comes out from MFCR. Wants to finish this off now. Berserker Slash is going to put him at set point.
One more round for MFCR to close this one out. SYMPHUUKAI has the burst, but how much is it going to matter here? It could be very little. It could be a lot. You got to burst out very soon, though. You do not want to get in back turn with your tournament life on the line. Uh-oh. Here comes the first mix-up. Great challenge there from SYMPHUUKAI. Now this time trying to confirm it and doing a great job of doing so. MFCR not willing to go in too hard. Gets rewarded for the patience, and it's going to close this one out with the super. Another sweep coming at the hands of MFCR.
Yeah, and that is one hell.
Honestly.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. There's a lot of stuff we could play. That's what Sundays are for, right? For the rotating game. But Mondays are for Strive, and it's time for Dany versus Walter.
Yeah, we got to get things kicked off here. Once again, this is looking like a winners finals match. Now we here in the losers side. Round 1 of top 8. Haven't seen any of Mr. Almaza on stream already. Maybe the stream got leaked. Wait, we got to put that away. Oh no.
Bro, oh my god, this yellow. It's yellow on Walter.
Yeah, this color is something else for sure. Like I don't think I've seen this flavor of yellow since I opened up Photoshop when I was a kid and messed around, but you know what? Walter showed it off here.
Alright, look at the hard knockdown, very nice. Oh, wow, just throwing out the 5D. Unfortunately, we didn't build up enough meter in time to get the RC on it, but Walter's still in control of the pace of this matchup.
All the Millia non-believers have been silenced to building this match. Coming out here, making it work just like Walter, able to get the first round. Oh, great whip punish out here. Dash up 2K, and now Millia gets a chance to work.
trying to go for the rising JS. Unfortunately, puts ourselves into the corner, but still able to escape with the 2K2D.
Walter's got that. As I said, Walter's got that offense working. So far, Dany has barely been able to play the game. Not only the neutral sense of things, but has not been able to get out of these.
Oh, but we get a little double cross under there. My God, your health bar is evaporating.
The OTG not going to quite be able to kill.
The YRC on the bad moon isn't going to matter, though. Hair car putting Dany into the ground here. Walter taking game number 1.
It's like taking those 2 rounds straight. Dany exiting at 7th place would be uncharacteristic, to say the least. So, you got Walter trying to head up the impossible. Want to see what adjustments Dany has. These two have played all too often. One of the beauties in net play, not in the same country, and are still able to play the game all the time.
That rollback netcode, baby. Dash right under the TK fireball for the close slash. What an opener there for Walter.
Oh, what a good match by Dany. Gonna get a chance to get things started as well. Shock State giving him those plus frames. Trying to get out of the situation, keep those whip punishes going. Catches Dany trying to do something on the way out. Not going to be able to kill, but going to set up one touch situation here. Thunder coming out.
Oh, okay. She's setting the shock state there with a heavy stun edge confirmed. Whoa! That was kind of crazy. Yeah, Walter wasn't even ready for that, but ready to get that throw.
Now Walter coming out here. He's put in the work so far. Has been on a tear here in this first couple games. Oh, and just jumps over him. Look, I'm just seeing so many whip punishes come out here from Walter. Feels like Dany hasn't been able to get anything started, not the offense. The defense has been getting blown up. Gotta get the strike throw going. It sure does indeed. Might be able to kill here, and definitely is able to with the HDP. Look at the damage here from that starter.
And Kai, remember when people used to say Kai didn't do a lot of damage?
Yeah, no, it's I don't know how you could ever like think that. I feel like, honestly though, the Kai's really started doing damage once Dany came around. He started showing off how high damaging practical Kai can be.
This character is nutty. The king for sure. But still, Walter is in control. Has a massive life lead. Has a 100-meter here. Even with the throw. Still in a good spot to take this. We have access to YRC. We have access to Fast RC.
Oh.
And Fast Ball is going to get us out of the corner. We try to chase up with the Vapor Thrust, but instead, we actually catch with the Food Throwing Arc and to ride the Lightning. RC to make sure we get the kill. Are you kidding me, Dany?
I cannot believe that he was able to close that one out there. What a conversion as Dany brings that game back from the ashes. Ride the Lightning is insane. Oh my goodness gracious. Able to get the conversion, able to get the corner carry, use that wall damage, just close it out there. Great stuff from one of the Kai champions so far.
Unbelievable. So now we have a competitive set, 1-1. You know Walter doesn't feel good about that one, right? We were so close to getting a 2-0 lead, would have been comfortably ahead. But now we got to sweat a little bit more. Oh, but the DP getting out of the corner and swapping sides. Quick thinking though from Walter, able to immediately take charge once again.
Got Walter going ham over here, but great backdoor from Dany. You already know what that damage is going to look like. Forces Walter to burst. Great Capel. Not going to quite be able to kill though. Have to find your way out one more time. Great throw. Once again. And we have a turbo fall. Capel over it. Suchiop makes now a staple of that Millia arsenal.
Fireball, trying to go for that 6H to catch. Walter attempting to escape. Oh no! I think we wanted to press a button on the way down, but we just pressed it. What the hell?
Has to be it.
Your health bar just vanished. It just
my
exploded. Oh my god!
Oh, it feels like any time that Walter is getting the lead, Dany finds the hit TM and is able to tag on a ton of damage at once. But you gotta think about the way that Dany structures his offense, right? Gets so much risk, gets so much shock state on there, allows him to go for some of these insane routes that leads to the damage that you're seeing on the screen.
Yeah, and trying to harass with that close slash as well. There's the backdash close slash once again. Into the fireball, shock state is applied. We get the
Oh,
nice
whoa, okay.
Nice hitbox.
What in the world was that? All right, just hitting him over the head, the cranium cracker.
Yeah,
and the far slash.
That's the kingly poke.
Yes, ye royal disjoint for sure.
A royal disjoint, that's crazy.
We're gonna get the 2-1 lead here. Walter was looking like he had it in the bag so far, but then it feels like Dany he turned on the switch.
Yeah, absolutely turned on the switch, and now it's in Walter's corner. The ball is in Walter's court to make some kind of a comeback here.
From what we've seen so far, Dany might just be able to close this out. He's always so diligent when it comes to his offensive structures here. Likes to take some of the bigger risks, but they come with so much reward.
Oh, that was clean. Going straight to the Artemis. Bro, look at all this pressure. Yeah, Dany was starting to feel the heat. Let the burst out to relieve it.
There you go. Conversion.
Walter says, I'm not finished with you yet.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you got to be so careful if you're Walter anyway. You've seen the damage that Dany has been able to output. Could lead to some pretty bad scenarios.
I like the jump out there from Walter. It's looking more like Walter we saw from game number 1. All right, Lust Shaker, yeah, going to create a lot of space there. Again, dodging the DP with the fastball into Capel, but can't dodge the stun dipper.
Oh, man, you're not going to quite get killing blow. We're going to set himself up with one as well. Gets extra shock state and the 6P to just close it out. Love it. Walter staying alive in this one.
D. All right. Bar slash again. 2K2D straight into the mix-up. Stays same side, just the double air dash.
Just wants to go for the fire slash. Put the stop sign. Great fuzzy block coming out here from Walter.
Yeah, gonna be planted into the corner as well. Oh, I like it. The 2K just low enough to avoid the DP. Low and far enough away, I should say. But we do that for the hard knockout, not for the damage, all right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know what? We'll take the hard knockdown instead. As the burst, what a timing to find it. We've seen Dany do this before, but he's not going to do it this time. Walter's going to close it out and force yet another game 5.
Bro, that was crazy on the way back down from the YRC. Went for the Capel. That was so clean. And now it's down to the wire here. One of these players is going to be eliminated. One of them has to go home. But we can make sure that one of them gets a better pay. Exclamation point Matrio in the chat. Check it out. We're nearly at the $200 that we have been aiming for to match the number of players in this bracket. Check it out.
Yeah, man. We got some Titanic donations. I got to say shout out to Envy, of course. But then, of course, we are winding things down here. Filming the top 8, just getting started. One more game to rule them all. Looking like Walter had the right idea there, but not able to get the punish. Gets the 2D. One of the close slash, but isn't quite able to find it. Goes for some of that classic mix. Every character's got access to that one in the Artemis to close out the offensive sequence.
Oh, yep, nice. Clean on the Capel as well. Into the super. Walter at set point.
Walter was looking like they were on the ropes there. Now they are sitting here with the advantage. Only needs a couple more decisions to close out this set versus Dany. Gets the JH that could be the start of something big.
Yeah, burst finally comes out, but it might be too little too late. That's 100 meter here on Walter's side. Dany just getting close to 50.
Uh-oh. You're a brave man for counting Walter out. This man can output some big damage, and we've seen him make these comebacks before. But Walter is playing like a man possessed right now. Seeing that air movement come out to play, and that's going to trade, it seems like.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Dany not really able to get anything off of it. Does have Walter locked down in the corner. Fast RC into the overhead, not going to connect, but we still get a hit, and we get the burst, more importantly. There's the throw, RC off of it. You might be dead.
Oh
yeah, you're dead with the wall
that's dead for sure. Gets the 5K to pick it up and make sure that we're stuck to the wall here. Final game, final round.
You burst.
Walter.
You burst, Walter. All right. Goes to the compel to the other side. No, you put yourself into the corner, though. Dany's going to make you pay.
I love that. Faust once again wants to put up that stop sign, prevent Walter from jumping around like this, but finally gets the throw. That DP threat is so prominent right now, whether you like it or not, and Walter has to play around it. Tries to go to the other side, but is going to get hit by that burst. Going for the right of lightning. Has 100 meters.
Yes, we are. We are able to block in time with the FD break, but there we go. 6P, we don't spend the RC there, but the overhead bad mood is going to connect, and Walter does it, taking down Dany Elmaza 3-2 in a fire.
But every time that I come through, I always have a great time, so shout out to TNS for having me.
And we have a great time working with you as well. It's always fun sharing the mic with you, Avian.
Yep. Sentiment goes to you too, Jobber, and the sentiment goes as we watch this bloodbath, or as it is scheduled to be. Got Unbiased on the Johnny, representing the Kingdom of Illyria versus Tampa's own champion in MFCR.
Yeah, but the burst comes out here. Both players down on burst.
We're going to get the card deal. Close enough, welcome back pin.
Gotta watch out though. Yep, catches the backdash there with the 2K. Leo is so good at catching backdashes, but we're gonna wake up with the super. Unbiased here, not going down without a fight.
Like not. Maybe he's trying to build back some of that burst. That DP is so scary, but it's looking like it's not even gonna be the DP that's the problem. As they're able to bait it out, and this is gonna kill. Not only not going out without a fight, saying call an ambulance and not for me. I'm gonna send you through this wall and make sure you get a one-way stop to the hospital.
I'm speechless. What a comeback there from Unbiased here, stopping MFCR in his tracks. But the engine is rolling up once again. The freight train is coming your way.
The one thing you gotta know about freight trains, they take a little bit to get started. But once they're going, it's real hard to stop them, and MFCR living up to that moniker right now.
RC comes through. There's the run through into the corner and back the other way. Vintage MFCR with the perfect.
7 letters that MFCR is very used to seeing. The way he plays, ends up tending to steamroll, wins that one neutral interaction, and then from there it is real hard to make him stop. Kind of has Unbiased ear here, knows that they are very willing to block, taking good advantage of it. So far, goes for the guard point. As we can see, and Mecha Fanboy coming through with the $25 donation shoutouts.
Thank you so much for the support.
Dany versus Walter Magic alone with the price of admission. Absolute legends on the sticks.
2K2D, run through to the other side. There's another reversal super from Unbiased here. We are letting them rip.
Oh no, you gotta see how you gotta play around this DP, even though you don't see it as much anymore. MFCR showing off the willingness to block, finds the 2D, threads the needle with it, and is gonna close it out. My goodness gracious, the first game is gonna go to MFCR.
Say it with me, chat. 2DRC. Leo may have lost. He may have lost Flash Kick RC, DPRC, but you know what? He still has the tools to succeed. And in MFCR's hands, he is terrifying.
Cat giving you the buff. We'd love to see it.
Bro, he's typing in chat in between games. That's
Oh,
how
okay.
confident he is.
It was still so insane when while the game was booting up, post a link. Oh my goodness. Post a link to the instrumental, letting us know what he is bopping. Unbiased here had some moments of greatness there, but MFCR is a completely different beast compared to most Leos. You got to be real careful when you're structuring your offense around them, and you got to be so diligent on that defense. One thing you got to note about that MFCR playstyle is if he notices something about your defensive habits, he will not be weary of exploiting it until he gets what he wants every time. You got to be so careful.
Lurry setting up the card.
Wow.
Yep. Keeping distance. And nothing to save MFCR there. We just go for the fully 5D charge combo. That is optimal in a lot of cases if you don't have any meters.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
For himself, but it's not gonna work out. Goes for the throw. One more hit should do it, and it sure does. Can get the OTG to kill, and sure does as well. MFCR showing off that offensive prowess and showing off yet another round win, not just another one in the belt versus Unbiased here. Let's see, gets the 2D, chases down that backdash, and catches the throw as well. This should be death here. Optimal confirms out here from MFCR. Yet another perfect, making that 2 in 2 games here. MFCR is on a tear.
Yeah, Unbiased Ear has gotten a lot of really good options, but we've also been leaning a lot on Wake Up Super, right? Unfortunate. And it's not, the damage isn't just adding, it's not adding up enough to take these games from MFCR.
Yeah, I mean, that is the problem is, even if your offense is good, that defense has to be there as well. Unbiased here, showing off that he's got the blocks, but when MFCR smells that blood in the water and knows, oh, there were super on the blocks, people on the mash, the offense changes on a dime, and then you have to deal with that as well.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Gonna go ahead with the DP again, says no meaties allowed, you gotta structure, gotta give me a couple more options than that. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay. What's happening? Connections? No. I don't know what happened there, but you know what? We're still going right back in it.
You know what? All right. Guess we're gonna just go ahead and ignore that.
I wonder if maybe Unbiased here thought that MFCR's controller disconnected, so stop trying to be honorable. Couldn't be me, but there we go. Super on the 2D. SQ coming through with the raid. Thank you so much.
Dropping the 87 kids off at the daycare. Goes ahead with the JP combo. Personal favorite of mine as well. Keeps it going after winning the round. MFCR is sitting on set point.
Look, Unbiased here, I'll give you a little piece of advice. Your opponent just stops, kill them.
Yep.
There ain't no room for being a good sport here, all right? It's about winning. Airclaw, 25 in the match arena. Thank you so much for the support.
Man, you guys are cooking so far with the donations. Just like Unbiased here is cooking up the go right now. Only has one more touch to do it. But that 2D could be the start of the end here.
Oh, and there it is. Super again, and that's going to close out the round.
Wow. There it is. You see Unbiased here stand alive in this one. And just goes ahead, runs forward. I love that, using the default Johnny.
It's the man in black, all right? He's telling you his name a lot in this set. Jays once again.
So much damage, even against a character like Leo. Just goes for the throw. Like I said, when MFCR catches you, maybe being a bit too patient, you already know that you're going to get some of the shenanigans happening, and there it goes there with the 2-3-6S.
Be careful about where you burst. It gets faded out, and that's all she wrote. MFCR with the 3-0 over Unbiased Ear. Unbiased here within hell of a run.
Y'all making it an incredible tournament to watch, but we also gotta say that it has to go out to these players. That's why y'all donate. That's why we yap on the mic for y'all to listen to. Gotta keep it going here. We got Fubuki on the Testament and Walter on the Millia to kick things off. Gotta get the back row here. With the way that Fubuki plays Testament, this is not a position you want to be in. You see that? The tip throw with the stain? This is such a new offensive flavor here on Test.
Fubuki's Testament is terrifying. Hyper aggressive, which is smart against Millia, right? You want to keep Millia pinned down. Her movement is her strongest aspect.
The moment that you're able to get anything going there, that's when you're able to do it. It's pretty good, especially with that stain. You got plenty of ways to keep Millia attached to the ground. They're looking at the moment that you tried to go for some of that aerial movement. I'm gonna bring you right back on down. Here comes Fubuki, just going ahead with the incredibly dominant first game there. Walter definitely looking like their head's spinning a bit, thinking about how they're gonna try and dissect this Testament.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when Testament starts off that strong and that fast, you gotta get control of the match right away. We gotta snatch it back because that's the thing about Fubuki. They are so good at setting the pace of the match immediately. It's not, they don't take any time to get started. It's out the gate. They know exactly how they want to play and how they want to keep you out or run that offense.
It all comes down to just knowing that on Testament, when you have like these types of buttons, when you have these types of tools, with the stain, with the succubi, that you can set the pace of the match. And while most Testaments do elect to make things nice and slow, you can speed things up a bit too if you feel a bit frisky.
Especially with this version of Testament. Seeing things up definitely benefits the character. But right now, Walter trying to speed things up in their own way here, setting Fubuki through the wall. Positive bonus in our corner.
Not too down in terms of life, especially when you consider the guts, that effective defense in the mix. Oh, the 6P late hitbox, putting in that work. Fubuki going into the danger state, not going to do much in terms of their burst gauge or in terms of that meter. Walter's going to close it out with these.
Huge pickup. Let's see if we can close out another round with ease here, or Fubuki's going to make it a little harder. First comes out.
Trying to go for the whip punish, just barely off the mark. Get that. I don't even know what side that was on. That looked cross up, but I cannot be too sure.
Look, brother, the best mix-up is the one that you don't even know what's going to hit. Oh, no. All right, OTG goes for the Arbiter Sign low. Stain state, Arbiter Sign again. One more time for good measure.
Trying to go with those landing KHs, and what a counter hit. Walter's going to close that out, and at Android D, we're just going to go ahead and close out another $10 donation. Shout outs once again. You guys are killing it with the Matcherino. Monday Night Strive is always a fun time. I agree wholeheartedly.
Man, if we got the 2K, if we would have just gone for maybe 2K 2D or 2K regular grounded Grave Reaper instead of the upward Grave Reaper, we might have actually been able to close that out. That was really unfortunate there for Fubuki. But now we have a competitive set. Strive really is war.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was looking like Fubuki. We're just gonna kind of run over Walter, which is something that you do not get to see every day. But Walter's shown that they have the ability to adapt. You know, it's like you could never really count them out, especially not in this type of matchup. I've seen a lot of running. It's a lot of Walter just trying to get a much more unorthodox approach. We've seen the turbo balls before, we've seen the capitals before, but it's how you mix them up that's going to make the difference here in this set. Catches low slash anti-air.
Yep, there we go with the 2H, right to the wall again.
Not want to close that one out there. Jumping out, goes for. Like, I like that super there. have 100 meter, you just close it out, utilizing those plus frames. Look at that. Testament going forward, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, they're nice, trying to go for that whiff punish. I love the way that Fubuki utilizes the red wild assault as well to be hyper aggressive, just the way that they play Testament. All right, now speaking of hyper aggressive, here comes Walter. There's the trade in Fubuki's favor because they were grounded, but that Walter immediately putting the pressure on once again.
One more mix-up just ends up going for the falling JS. Great on Walter to close that one out, and now they hold the lead for the first time in the set. Yeah. Let's see what Walter is up to. Comes to the mix-ups here. See what Fubuki is up to here, pulling out new tricks at every step of the way. This is not going to quite kill them. One more setup goes for the mix-up and is going to get it. So hard to react and try and fuzzy jump that. Great stuff from Fubuki. Once again tied up. /no OS coming out here from Walter.
Oh, but the jump in! Really clean jump in there from Walter. Able to get the overhead with the JH and the wall break. We're going to spend the winger for the hard knockdown.
Like that there. Look at that, plenty of damage coming out here. Should be 2 more touches off of a bad starter. Oh, not going to lie. I would have bet on 2H hitting there from Testament. But great stuff from Walter, utilizing the Capel. Going up 2-1 here.
Yeah, I like it. Clean work there. That was really clutch on throwing out the Capel as well to make sure you didn't land into the 2H, right?
Oh yeah, it's like, of course, that's the one thing that people definitely, I would say, underappreciate about 2S. I mean, not about 2S, excuse me, about RC, is that you get that extra time. You gotta get a look, assess the situation.
Oh my god. Fun little thing, chat. Apparently, a little chart of, as of today, Celestial character usage. The top 3 characters in Celestial are Slayer, Soul, and Johnny.
Huh, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed?
Oh no, well, Fubuki's about to be guessing right now.
I love the Chrome Dollar strategy. You bet on the person who you don't want to win. You just hedge the bets there. Alright, gets the close slash. And the round is taken. I don't know if it's just Japan or if it's worldwide, but Daru posted it. Shout out Daru.
Yeah, shouts to Daru Ino. Alright, 2K2D disc again. Oh, this time going for the deflex shield just to avoid the mix-up. I like it.
Fubuki is now on the ropes here by every sense of the word. Has no more burst to get out. Utilizing the plus frames and gonna force out Walter's burst as well. Oh, the FC getting you out of there. You have a bad spot.
Oh, yeah, 6P. Not allowing you to get the reset there with the double air dash.
Coming out. Run of 6P. Utilizes any options they wanted. Fubuki, great defensive strategy with the deflect shield. Gets the conversion, and it's going to get the pickup as well off the trade. What a sense of awareness there from Fubuki to kill Walter on that interaction.
One thing I love about Fubuki, watching Fubuki, is that they use every single tool in their arsenal, right? Whether it be Wild Assault, whether it be Deflect Shield, Burst, every single button, every special move.
It's definitely all in there. It's all baked into the game plan. Fubuki does not have much damage to go off of, but as we've seen, that one doesn't matter as much. Seen them been able to do with a lot less health. Alright, Frost Sustain. YRC coming out. We might see it again. Oh, we're seeing lots of teleports now. Much more of a keep away style. We're seeing how Fubuki is doing such a good job at keeping the pace. Oh, so much damage is slowly getting tacked on. This is going to be such a scary spot. You have to figure out where you want to burst. And they get the burst out of Fubuki to close it out. Walter's going to close the set out 3-1 in advance.
We don't have to talk any longer. Theory fighting is done. It's time for some action.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm super excited to get this thing kicked off here. We've seen Classified has just shown off that they have that clutch factor. Has won all of their sets by a razor-thin margin versus Kazam, who has just been able to pull off that finesse with Johnny ever since the beginning.
Ooh, and the double flow slash there, knee straight to the gut.
Going for the 2K there, and now it's Classified's time to shine. Goes for the 2K into the backdash VRC mix. Not going to land, though. Still has Kazam in the corner, trying to close this out. Traps. Kazam not going to quite bite yet. Does plenty of damage. Good air throw. Not even going to let them get any sort of RC off. From Kazam, I want this burst. Even if you aren't quite able to win the round, getting this burst would be huge.
Absolutely, but we're right on track to win this round here. Getting the hard knockdown and positive bonus. He's got to be careful. Yep, not going too crazy with it. Oh, what? What a maneuver from Classified to avoid the guard break, the card slash, and get the punish with the 5K.
Insanity coming out here from Classified. As you said, those strokes and views come in at a moment's notice. He's able to go ahead, take some of these insane rounds that they know they need, especially against players of this caliber. Right? See Kazam just go ahead and play this neutral out with these far slashes, excuse me. Combo into the 6-8, just trying to pick up as much damage as possible before we learn what their name is. Not enough to pick up the card quite yet. Trying to go into something a little fancy there. Now he's going to find himself in the corner against Classified. Not a position that you want to be, especially with all this risk on you.
All right. BRC forward, but going to get tossed. Man, spending 50 meter and getting thrown has to be terrible. And then just dash in. Classified, afraid of the missed finder with the card set up.
Far slash is definitely put in the work. Giovanna wants to utilize that step dash over and over. But when you throw out that far slash, definitely a lot of imagination when it comes to that neutral situation.
All right, but here we go with a throw. Classified getting the guard crush as well with the enhanced spiral arrow. Enhanced spiral arrow once again, this time going for strike. Throw immediately after. This is where Giovanna really succeeds with the strike throw and the BRC overhead. Classified keeps the game number 1.
Already know that's going to kill Classified taking that first game. Because I'm not going down without a fight, but a fight is not going to get you over on this man. So far has been on a tear in this TNS. Gonna see if he can keep it going. I think that if he were to win this, then win the Grand, would that be the first TNS Geo win? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't
think it would be the first Geo TNS win. I believe that Nitro has won TNS.
Yeah, I think I remember Nitro winning TNS, but I don't remember if Jacko on that Geo instead. Classified will be putting up definitely a historic performance. Very stacked bracket. A win here would be outstanding for either of these players.
Nice backdash into a whiff punish. Ooh, really long range overhead. Wasn't going to get much off of that without spending meter. Well, spent meter this time.
You know what? I'm going to spend it all the way. No point in holding on to it. Classified going on offensive tear right now. Has to find one more mix-up. Avoids the 2K with the backdash BRC. Real clean sequence and a real clean round pickup for Classified.
All right, round start scenario again. Tried to whip punish there with the 6K. Not going to quite work. That backdash just narrowly avoided the spinning dog kick, but then we dash right into the 2D. S. All right. And Senga just to end the block string, yeah. Classified doing a good job with these dash blocks. Finally gets in with the 5H, but the burst immediately came out from Kazam. He now has his corner pressure, fast RC. Not going to kill.
Getting pretty damn close, though.
5P anti-air into a nice little juggle. And the low!
Oh!
So classified as schmovin'. Oh, with the back throw. Yep, that's enough to close out the round there. This is a big round for classified. We don't want Kazam to tie this up 1-1.
Gets the throw, going for a little bit of a tricky mix-up there. Oh, getting a good whip punish there. Once again, that corner carry is looking absurd. Still gotta get used to that in the new patch. Yo, not able to find her way to a punish.
Oh, I think we messed up with that BRC there, right? We wanted something different. But Blake wants the sub, and he's going to get it there with the prime. Thank you so much for the support. Dash right on in. 2K. Too far away for the 5D. Again, a little bit of scrambly here when it comes to the offense.
And just going to jump out of that, but messes up the confirm. This could be really big here for Classified if they're able to find the hit here, but it's looking like Kazam is going to be the one to find it. We're tied up 1-1.
Ooh, again, so many of these sets have been incredibly competitive. We've seen a lot of final game, final round scenarios here, and a lot of just clean sweeps too. I think, okay, there was one 3-1 set so far in top 8. The rest of them were either game 5s or 3-0s.
Yeah, it's definitely feast or famine here for us in the chat room. You're either getting 5 games of Guilty Gear goodness, or you are absolutely getting starved. And these people come here to take care of business, which, you know, I definitely can't blame either side.
All I know is I'm stuck. You gotta watch out for that fast RC.
What?
Ooh, that was crazy. Okay, the 6K coming through for the punish. That's my name. Hit the J.
I love it. Johnny running through the burning building that is that Geo flip kick. Running with that 6K. What a way to throw there for Kazam. Wow. Honestly, the mess up they're actually working out. And just so diligent. Trying to make sure that he's able to close this out and as few hits as possible, which is why he's going for that extra bit of damage, going for that hard knockdown as well.
Yeah, now we're going to be able to set up a card here. Dash right on in. Oh, no. No card step, but it's not going to matter. Close slash anti-air is going to close it out.
Being right above Johnny is a dangerous game, has access to the close slash, has access to the 6P as well. Very, very high hitting. You're not going to be in a very good scenario, and Classified finds that out the hard way. Kazam only has 2 more rounds to win before he finds himself on the winner's side of this grand finals.
All right, deep breaths, everyone. Kazam trying to cash in to get to grand finals, just like you mentioned, but Classified. I don't know, I'm feeling the game 5. Let's hope I didn't just curse this.
Yeah, so you're gonna see the quickest 3-1 of your life. We're talking about this with the mic in your hands. I believe in Classified too. I think that we've seen them been able to do it time and time again. Them being down in the set has not meant too much as of yet.
No, but this round is not looking good, right? Down on burst. 50-meter here on Kazam's side, and there we go. Didn't even need a super to close out that round. Now sitting at set point. Trying to cash in that golden ticket. The nice wood punish there. Doesn't get too much off of it, but does get the burst, actually, so did get a lot.
Goes for the vault there. No card coming out this time. And dash back and forth. The 6P is just going to whip entirely. Goes for the high on the mix-up. It has enough meter. Telling you what the name is again.
This is Kazam came out of the gate with the blue jacket on, A.B., and I don't know what to tell you.
What are you supposed to do? Oh, he got the... I like that. He got the flip kick out of Classified. Only has 1 more touch to do it before he sits in grand finals. Classified trying to bring it back, though.
That Insenga into the fast RC was actually a really smart idea, but you have to drift forward. There you go. Let's say you have to drift forward with it, or you could just get the air dash to close it out. Kazam doing it in style.
After that, once you get into this top 8, these two players being a testament of that, and now have shown their way to the loser semis, trying to secure that loser finals and hopefully a grand final spot.
Let's see. Starting it off, red versus gold. That's not even gold, bro. I don't even know. That yellow is like banana yellow. It's like a metallic banana.
Yeah, it's like it is like highlighter yellow, but slightly less green.
Oh my god, highlighter yellow. That is it. You're right.
Sadly, not too far removed enough from school to remember about the highlighter yellow, but it's looking like MFCR is not too far removed from Walter here. Just sticking on him like some glue right now since we're going through the school supplies, apparently.
Yeah, just DP'd on through. Not the McDonald's Golden Arch. Well, MFCR is looking to send Walter packing to McDonald's here.
Yeah, gonna make him fill out that application stat if he's able to continue imposing his will like this.
Oh, we're trying to throw out this Artemis here too, right? As a way to prevent MFCR from approaching forward, but we're just getting caught by some of these stray buttons. That's one of the strong things about Leo as well, right? He's those forward advancing normals, like 2D, like 5K, like 6K.
Oh my goodness, but it's looking like, listen, I don't need any of those front facing normals. I got things in back turn that'll do me just as good as MFCR takes the first game.
In pretty decisive fashion too. That was very convincing.
Oh yeah, it's like it didn't look very close. You know, it's like I'm a big fan of Walter's gameplay, but sometimes you just gotta admit when it doesn't look too close, and I do believe in Walter to make these adjustments though.
Let's see what those adjustments could be.
See the neutral game come out here. Good throw. Probably the most awful way to punish that Capel, or at least Leo. Plenty of health on the side of, I was gonna say Walter, but on the side of MFCR, Walter's health dwindling slowly but surely leads to another MFCR win.
Oh, big whip there on the DP. Let's see if this can lead to a Walter win, but we just send it again. No fear, right?
I mean, you just kind of have to. Especially against Millia, you kind of win the numbers game in regards to your health, so you gotta take advantage of that.
Again, closing the gap there. Trying to go for another headbanger, but gonna get tossed.
Just gonna try his luck on that DP. Usually does not have much success. Gonna try it there. Good block and a good way to land that 2D.
Yeah, massive whiff punish. The big raid.
Raid.
Yeah.
Nice raid by NeoJude. Shout out. NeoJude always holding it down for TNS. That's the GOAT.
Look at this. 2K 2D coming on through, just like the sub from NeoJude. Thank you so much, 20 months. Fast RC double overhead is gonna hit its mark, and Walter takes the round.
So scary every single time. Just make sure that you always have something to fear on every single one of those knockdowns.
All right, fast RC. Yeah, to the run through. MFCR's bread and butter, vintage MFCR, is run through into run through in the corner.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I feel like even now, you know, we're not very accustomed to that just yet, just in terms of the fact that that will cross through, despite all the years. Now we got Millia going through building, trying to build up some sort of comeback here. You have the burst. You have MSC on the ropes with this throw. You gotta be so diligent. Gets the YRC, both of them at 50.
Oh,
Walter gonna find the hit. It's not gonna kill though. Has to find one more mix-up. Does a burst and it's not gonna connect. And now it's 1-1 yet again.
Beautiful burst bait there from Walter, able to keep it locked down.
Millia wins.
We're gonna keep on seeing these game 5s. I'm telling you, all the competition is it's too close. Everyone is just too good at the game.
Bro, it's just unreal. Unreal how good these players are at this game. How ready they are for what feels like every scenario.
I love this era of fighting games. It feels like all of these characters, all of these players are able to push themselves to their true limits, you know?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Here we go. We're gonna see what MFCR is gonna bring to the table, what adjustments they can make after that game too. Running MFCR down though. Walter wants to close out, gets the safe jump. Wow, what a round here. Like that, just trying to make sure that you do not mess up the combo. You want that hard knockdown more than anything.
Oh, want that counter hit more than anything too. No super. Even with 100 meter.
Oh no!
Yeah, we wanted to go for the kill.
Yep, that drop is going to be a little unfortunate. It could be life giving you lemons and you making some lemonade if you're able to close out this round though. But Walter is going to say, you know what, just getting the straight juice. No lemon, no water, and no sugar for you. Very good conversion. MFCR though wants to keep it 100% airtight.
Overhead is going to connect though. Yeah, and if you don't keep your pressure airtight, you're going to get DP'd or you're going to get thrown. There's the BRC, goes for the empty low. They pick up wall break as well. Artemis will get a nice chunk of damage, but it's back to neutral.
Not the best scenario for MFCR in the slightest. This should be able to kill if Walter doesn't mess up the combo. Just going to go for the easy grouting there. 2-1, only one more game for Walter is needed.
Man, if MFCR is making a top 3, that is going to be very, very surprising. He's usually really strong in the Millia matchup, but you know, having that nerf to DPRC is pretty huge. Does allow Millia to run more consistent mix-up.
Really excited to see what, like I said, what MFCR is going to bring to the table. So far, it's been the Walter show these last couple games.
Duel 1.
Love that Breaking Bad moves. We got to steal that one next.
Breaking Bad moves, that's great.
Both these players playing so patient. MFCR and patient, usually not in the same wheelhouse, but really just shows the respect that he has for Walter. Looking like Walter's going to be able to get this confirmed, not going to quite be able to kill. Going to try his best, and his best is not enough. There still is one more setup scenario needed.
Yep, and there we go. Taking a page out of Zato's book. The true reversal. Mash on 2P.
Sometimes the 4-frame will save you, don't worry.
Save me, 4-framer. Save me.
1 frame damage. It feels like we just completely forgot the fact that Walter's just sitting on set point right now. Only needs a couple more interactions. Obviously, MFCR is not going to make it easy, though.
Oh, that throw is interesting. There's a gold burst. It doesn't hit, but we send out a DP right afterwards, which does hit its mark. MFCR still trying to hold on to his pressure in the corner, but he's going to lose it after one well-placed JS from Walter.
Wow, what a conversion there. Fast RC to make sure that you're getting that mix-up down. Might kill, and it's looking like it's gonna. If you can get the wall stick, sure does. Closes it out with the 2H, and Walter is moving on to losers finals now.
Eliminating MFCR in a 3-1 set. Walter playing out of his
first strike though character.
And this is the hot seat too, right? If you win this, you are stuck on the sticks. You gotta keep going. You gotta win 2 more sets against the player in grand finals. Here we go. First blood is gonna go to Walter, classified with the immediate burst.
We gotta see what this classified is gonna try to bring to the table now. Has gotten a little bit of data against Walter now. That 6P is definitely some sort of data. Goes for the throw, and this is for sure gonna kill. No real health on Millia. Oh yeah.
Deader than dead here. Classified able to take the first round. So it was smart to go for the burst early on, right? Being able to stop Walter from getting that early momentum, that early lead.
Oh yeah. Oh, goes for the 6P once again. Sees a lot of far slashes. Sees a lot of 6Hs. Really wants to go ahead and nullify that fact entirely. Wants to go for these run-ups. Not scared of any of the Geo-Maj options. Once again, he gets hit by the 2K. Now this is looking real scary.
Yeah,
Cannot get
maybe
hit by
you
much.
should be scared of the Geo Mash options, because now look where you are.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, confidence is a very scary tool. It can lead you into some really bad situations, but Walter finds a way to turn it around.
Winger gonna come through again. Not enough damage to get the kill.
Reflect shield. Try to see if Walter's gonna do an option, but nothing is found quite yet. Meets Walter in the air.
Oh,
Scary hits the tap dust.
Slap.
And now it's looking like Classified's gonna take game number 1. Gonna try to cool off a red hot Walter right now. Keep the momentum and confidence up and try to earn that run back against Kazam.
I mean, this is the start, right? Getting game number 1, getting the first blood here against Walter, who just had an absolute barn burner against MFCR. Beat MFCR pretty convincingly here, and now it's down a game.
Yeah, like beating MFCR definitely not an easy task in the slightest. There we go, not able to pick up off of that close slash. He said we're gonna get the conversion second time though. Great usage of the delayed air dash and a better usage of that close slash coming through.
All right, first comes out again.
Another good pickup.
ERC into the DP. I like it, but isn't able to get the pick up there with a close slash. That is really unfortunate for Classified. Walter trying to take the opportunity here now to close out the round, but it's going to eat another boot to the face. And this time, Classified is going to make it count.
Kill, it does indeed. Man, if I'm Classified, I am feeling like I'm on top of the world right now. 3 rounds up, but we've seen so many people in this scenario. And we've seen them go down as well. Gotta remain confident, but you gotta remain ready to keep on fighting as well. You cannot let off the brakes at all.
Oh my god, the Artemis cross up, unfortunately. Wasn't quite able to get a pick up afterwards. Classified was ready to mash out of the stagger.
Let's see here. Get the wire see out here from Walter. Something's got to be done. Do not have the resources to keep this going. Good mash out from Classified on the Geo. Has to find one more touch here if they want to close out this game.
Oh, but we're able to get in over the 2D. This is an opportunity now for Walter. We don't want to break the wall. We have to keep Classified cornered as long as we possibly can, but we don't get the chance. The cross up there from Classified, excuse me, able to go up 2-0.
Classified is not. Classified is not gonna make this easy at all. It's like we already know that no matter how good is looking for Walter, Classified can bring him back at a moment's notice. But the same goes vice versa. Like we've seen Walter go down in some of these sets. And we've seen him be able to close out some of these very, very, it's like some of these very close games, I would say.
Duel 1.
Yeah, I mean, you can already see, too, Walter's in the Wolves' Den. You've seen the lobby.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I mean, we've seen the players that he's had to overcome so far. The Lions did more like slaying the MFCR Leo. And now you got to deal with the real Wolves so far. Giovanna looking like an absolute menace.
A guard crush. Knee straight to the solar plexus. But there we go. One Capel mix-up. Just like that. We've taken control. Wow! Classified. That was actually kind of unreal. With the super jump air throw to prevent any kind of mix-up from Walter altogether, Classified is cooking on all cylinders.
How do we do it? Just such an incredible talent, I gotta say. Like, you've seen Classified come through in some of these online tournaments, but has he put on a performance like this? Absolutely not. Walter answering back though.
Walter unfazed, still able to take the round. Now we got to be able to take the game, right? That's the most important thing here. You got to get a point on the board.
Here comes Walter. As we've seen him already able to close out that first game. I mean, that first round, excuse me. Shown that he is not completely untouchable. Oh, finds Lurry on the backdash though. This is gonna be big damage, gonna force Walter out of the burst. I respect that. Really wants to close out this game. Oh, this could spell trouble though, especially now that we've got the meter. This should kill considering the wall universal health, and it's done! Set point.
Classified trying to make this a quick 3-0. Hungry for that run back against Kazam. Walter with the wall break. Positive bonus coming through. I love it. Backdashing just to allow some time for the meter to build up, but is going to get clipped out of the skies.
As you can see, we're going through with the super. Plenty of damage. Look like it's only going to be one more mix-up. Has some wire C's available, but it's looking like we're just going to mash. You see Classified trying to play around it. Good stuff from Walter to move on to that third layer.
Oh, the RC.
Blocks.
Yeah, backing up. There it is with the elbow. Baits out the burst, and Classified does it. 3-0, moving on to Grand Finals.
The call out, oh my goodness.
He's Classified Avian, and now it's time for Grand Finals. He's got to win 2 sets against Kazam, the player who sent him to the loser side of the bracket. So let's see how this is going to play out.
You gotta be so patient if you're a Kazam here. You do not want to give Classified a single opening. That is definitely the moral of the story so far.
Yeah, Kazam finds that opening.
It's like finding it so far, but you gotta learn to keep it. Great backdash there, avoiding the throw.
Overhead is gonna be blocked, but again, with that guard crush, it means that Kazam can just keep the pressure going. There's the RC. Yeah, we messed up. We messed up that mix-up a little bit, but still, it's all right. With the meter that we have, we were able to save ourselves, and we're still gonna close out the round here off of the overhead.
More than enough. And it definitely is. Kazam taking first blood of Grand Finals. Remember, only has to win one first of 3 in order to close out. Classified has to reset the bracket and then win another one. So a tall mountain to climb. But it's shown with how hot he's playing, he can do it.
Here we go, spinning dog kick now. Classified answering back.
You gotta make sure that you are able to put up other dominant performances of your own. Honestly, not just necessarily for the resources, but also your psych depends on feeling like you can win the game.
Oh my god, Classified is sitting on so much meter here too, and Kazam is just throwing out these misfinders with reckless abandon. That guy does get caught. We spend the burst. Kazam wants to be a hero.
Kazam believes, but Classified is gonna believe in that 6P, and now Kazam is left without a burst.
Yeah, that is a massive win here for Classified. Kazam definitely overextending a little bit there.
Gonna get pushed out there with the enhancement.
First spent early from Classified, trying to stall any momentum here that Kazam could build up.
Oh, goes to the Rizzy overhead, but Kazam. It's just so smart, so aware on the defensive side.
And just dancing on that fine line between the negative penalty. Yep, there it is. Counter hit on the misfinder means that you can confirm it right into Joker trick.
That new misfinder is so good, allows you to spend that meter and cash out. And Kazam, believing in himself, allows him to get that game here. So that's game number 1 in Grand, and that is going to be a huge momentum boost to the winner side of Grand.
Beautiful, beautiful work there from Kazam. Starting off dominant.
It's like, I mean, dominant is definitely an understatement. I mean, when you go into a Giovanna as a character with no meterless reversal, with no burst, and win it, like, that's just showing off at that point. It's such a hard task to complete.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, yep, I like a staggered little walk back into the 5H. Classified's got to leave little gaps here. Little things to make Kazam think that he can escape. Here's the back throw. Might be seeing an incident.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, like, we are gonna go for. Oh, that close slash maybe not gonna work. And now this throw is not gonna work either. Tries to catch classified, jumping Kazam. Is that a huge health deficit, but it's not gonna matter too much. That's plenty of meter to try and overcome it.
There's the 6P, 5D. Gonna get the pickup here. Opts to go for the wall break. That's nice. YRC, when you think that the mix-up is coming, to make sure you can negate it. Enhanced dog kick is going to be able to close out the round as well.
I like that. I think that Kazam tried to go for the DP, not the DP there, excuse me, the 6P there, trying to make sure that he can do that. But if it is a little bit too late, then you are going to world of hurt.
And the spinning dog kick to close. No!
Oh my goodness. How does that not close it out? Should be more than enough though, and it is classified, puts it on the board as well.
All right, 1-1 here in our first set of top 8 grand finals. Bro.
So nuts. I mean, it's looking like they are just going back and forth, not only trading blows in terms of the games themselves, but in terms of the set as well. It's going to be really hard to crown a definitive champion when they are both playing on fire right now.
Duel 1.
Let's see who's going to get the first blood in the next round. It's a trade right off the bat. Kazam with the backdash though, and the back throw, putting classified into the corner early on. Burst comes out right away. Oh, trying to throw there. That's exactly how Kazam died in the last round as well. Was trying to throw right as the spinning dog kick, or excuse me, the spiral arrow is going to come out.
Okay, we gotta see what we're gonna do with this card. Just waits for classified to walk into the trap.
Oh, it gets the low this time, and that's absolutely going to be the round there for Kazam.
Yeah, well, undoubtedly.
So, what I loved about that was I loved the spacing that Kazam was just sticking, right? Staying in an area where Classified couldn't even super jump air dash, or else the threat of the anti-air was going to be there, keeping them in the jail of that corner. And now we're going to do it again, right? Gets the overhead this time. Are we going for the wall break? No, we set up the card.
Oh! Saw the deflection was just a bit too early to press. And not going to be enough to take him through the wall. We love that defensive boost coming out here for Classified, but it's not going to be enough. 2-1 for Kazam, and needs one more to be crowned champion.
You know, Kazam has been hungry for this, for a Johnny in the new patch. A Johnny that has been playing this character since he dropped, has been one of the premier Johnny players, stuck with him through thick and thin, finally being rewarded with his loyalty and patience. Can Kazam close it out here, or is Classified still got some fight left in him?
Now, I've seen Classified in these scenarios before. It seems like every set he's down, he manages to win, so I definitely would not count him out just yet. But Kazam has just been a man possessed right now. Forces the burst out of Classified in the first 10 seconds.
The dash ups for that bar slash into the juggle confirms here. Right back into the corner. Kazam able to block the fuzzy mix up here with the neutral jump into the 2K2D.
Kazam, I'm feeling real good about this round. The conversion, not going to quite get the link though.
Yep.
Finds their way around the card.
But you can't get cocky. That's the thing. Classified is a threat. 2S gonna hit. Too far away to get the pickup though with the 2H.
Just cannot get hit by anything here. Flip kick is going to be plus because of the air block. And he's going to catch Kazam, maybe trying to jump or doing something. Dashes right back in. OTG should kill, and it does. Classified is staying alive. Really curious to see about how Kazam is going to try to close this out. Classified just seems to get better as the set goes on.
Learning as he fights, but there's the throw.
Block on the high. Not going to block this one, though, and now Kazam is on set point.
Tournament point, even. Kazam trying to shut it down here right now. Both of them even when it comes to burst, but Kazam is going to spend a little bit of it. Actually drops the Mistfinder. So lost that knockdown, lost that pressure, and spent the burst for nothing. Oh, we just spiral arrowed through? Did that clash?
I think it did.
But this still isn't looking good. One more mix-up, and there it is with the overhead. One more for the road. That's my name. Let's see the J's in chat. Kazam is your TNS champion.
Kazam has done it. He has won Tampa Never Sleeps Guilty Gear, and what a TNS to win as well.